you go, that's you. So she done that her own self. So she, yes, exactly, my angel. So yes, she did, and Corey outed her for that, Olio. That's it. But Corey done a lie. When it went into her life, she was sitting there trying to like play the victim again, saying, oh my God, I've had all these people come to my door to collect gifts left, right and centre. They've put me on this Olio site, and now how do I know who's coming to my door, right? So then Corey lands into the live and said, what was that, Angie? There is a screen recording of it. What was that, Angie? You've been set up. Well, hold on a minute. Because Corey's very good like that. Outed her on her own live that she'd set her own self up with it. So there's the difference. But like I just say, the screen recorders, I know, have got all of that there. I'm not putting it back up because I've just had a violation again. The screen recorders will have got that. So ring the number, the bottom one. The next one up is the code number, but you have to put a hashtag on the end of that. And then when you get the code, it goes straight through to the top number. And then the other one that I put on is her number, and it matches identical. So never again can she sit on this app, because any of you feel free to say, well, didn't you send me it if you need to, and I'll put it up. No, I will do a video, but I don't know how to pull it off the... I've even tried to do it. I'm not keyed up with these things. I want to pull it up so I've got them up in the top and do a video on it so I can post it, then everybody else can repost it. And then, like I say, when the police come to us over that for putting somebody's number out, well, that was the number that sent all these takeaways to... There was only 2 come to me, but there was 8 went to my sons, where there's 5 little babies at, and the last order come at 10 to 1 in the morning. When did she do it? Friday night. Then last night was this poor people coming to get luxury gift hampers. What else? There was all kinds on the list. I've got a video here of the woman. I said, do you mind if I video record you? She said, no, go on, as she was going through. They've got it on Facebook, they've got me full address, but listen, let me tell you something, because I know Poison will be watching. I don't, and take this as gospel, do not care who's got my address. Listen, whatever comes through the post, comes through the post. I'll never ever be opening anything on live. Whether I get anything or I don't, I will not be opening anything on live, right? But I don't care about my address being out there, because anybody that wants to come to where I'm at, please feel free. I'm saying that on a live. Take that as gospel. Please feel free. Anybody at all can turn up to my address. If I was bothered about anybody turning up to my address, I'd have been straight on at that tuck down, and this, it's on Facebook, on that Oreo site, whatever you call it. Go and find it. But seeing as it's out there, I live on East Owl Caravan site, Ferry Hill. Anybody, and I mean anybody, feel free to come to my door. How's about that? What's anybody going to do? Sweet fuck all. So why am I bothered about my address being out there? Just saying. I'm just so confused. Don't be this, get welcome to the land of TikTok. But when you take it off, hey, my Frankie, when you take it off TikTok, it's a different kettle of fish. But like I say, I ain't bothered. There's not one person, not one single person. So I've just give you my address. Oh, I never put number 5 in front of it. 5 East Owl Caravan site, Ferry Hill. That's where I live. Send what you want. But, you know, all of these little keyboard warriors, nothing will ever get opened on live. So before you waste your stamp, or even if you're putting dog shit in, or a little rat in it, or exploding whatever in it, it's never ever, whatever letters or parcels I get will not be opened on live. But if you want to send us absolutely beautiful things, feel free. But even there will not be getting opened online. Why I've given my own address out? Because it's all over Facebook. It's all over all these mucky, dirty dating sites. It's all, I haven't got Facebook, by the way, but it's all over TikTok now. It's on these Oreo sites. It's on, what the fuck? Just Eat sites, whatever you call it. So it's out there. But like I'm saying, that is my address. Please, and I don't care if you're man, woman, or anything else, and you want to come to my door, I'm giving you my full permission. Come to my door. Is anybody going to turn up to my door? Are they fuck? Are they fuck? And I'm saying that now. Nobody's going to turn up unless you've got a proper pair of kahunas on you. That's all that I'm saying on the matter. But Poison Eyeballs thinks she's good sitting in that little infestive pit that nobody's going to get to her, but she does go to the Morrisons, and one of these days, listen, she's going to do it to the wrong person. And I really, really do mean that, because nobody on this app, and I'm saying that as well, is fucking untouchable. Nobody. And when I find out of this Oreo thing as well, because there will be an email attached to that who set the account up. When I find out about that, and I'm putting it out to you now as well, Poison, and this is my hand to the blessed Lord God. If you have set that up as well as what you've done on Friday night, this is on my babies, my grandkids' lives. I'm driving to you. How's about that? I'm driving to you, because it'll have an email address on who set their account up, and then that's two different things, and it will be you with all of these Tinder and hookahfish.com and all what these bits of things is on. I promise you, I'm coming to your door. So it's screen recorded. Take that to the police, because I've got all the evidence I've done what you've done to me and my little grandbabies. And I know she'll be sat watching, because she fangirls over you. She's obsessed with us. Because if she's got nothing to talk about, what's she got to talk about? Hookah Fish. I was on Hookah Fish. I was on a Tinder thing. Oh, there was all these other ones. I forget what you call them. Like mucky dating site things. Listen, let me tell you something, Angie. Right? If I wanted to get the box knocked off us, which I don't, but if I wanted to, I don't have to go on these mucky sites. I can go and get the box knocked off me right this minute, but I choose not to, because do you know for why? I've got plenty of self-respect about myself. Plenty of respect. So nobody has to send any of these dating websites to me. Like I say, if I wanted a date with somebody, I could just go and get a date. Simple as that. And I'm a 60-year-old nearly, but like I said, I wasn't poked with the ugly stick. I'm sat on here and you can see all of my flaws. On me lip, that there on me chin, right? I don't, do you know something? My face doesn't move that much. Oh, you can see me a little. I haven't got loads of crinkles. I've got a little few crinkles. But listen, the blessed Lord there, look, can you see me little lines and everything? That's a mole, by the way, what pulls that down. Plenty of fish. I bet there is plenty of fish, but I don't know how many of them sites there is, but they had me on a Hookah Fish, a Tinder, and I don't know what you call the other ones. I bet there's loads and loads of them about, and I was just getting loads on the coming through onto my screen. But there again, you had to click on for a code, and I didn't want. Why the fuck did I want to click onto a code? I don't want the box knocked off me. Like I said, if I wanted the box knocked off us, I fucking can. Any time of the day or night. But like I say, I class myself as a proper lady. A proper lady, listen, and I don't need the nunny area interfered with. I don't need anybody to make me feel good about myself. I feel fucking amazing about myself, and that is the end of it. But old pissy pants sat in her bedroom. Well, it's not even a bedroom, it's a cesspit of cat piss, cat shit, waste paper, takeaway stuff. God knows what she's got in that bedroom, because if that bedroom wasn't in them four things, if that bedroom wasn't in them four walls, the full entirety of that would carry itself and walk away. Because I bet it's unbearable, the smell that is in that cesspit. I bet, big up my Ellen, thank you, me baby. I bet the smell that is in that cesspit, God knows what that mattress is riddled with, because it's had piss, shit, sick, fuck knows whatever else is on it. Who the fuck wants to sleep on that? And that's why she's got enough time on her hands to send all them takeaways to me. Put me on a fucking Ooka fishing Tinder and put me on a fucking Olio thing to get people to come to mine. But like I said, I put my own address, 5 East Owl Caravan Site, Ferry Hill. Anybody that wants to turn to my door, fucking turn up. Turn up. And box. Or request again then, bad, because they're going off. Mods, whoever's in the box, put them in, because every time I'm touching it, it's going off. So that's what I'm saying. So when I get back with that, and then you've wasted people's times, wasted all of that food, the poor delivery fellas that's come out, we matched on Tinder. Who, you and Poison?
Afternoon, Pearl.
Hey, Babby, how are you?
I've got your answer right here, right now for it. You've done it once. Let's do it again. Instead of going to the front door, call her out on the ring up Tommy, call her out on the boxing.
Listen, no, the twice. She's the one that twice that's asking me for it. Sorry, one time Rickster said, so are you willing to do whatever? She said yes, asked me yes. She's pulled out both times. She's never going to do it. So what's the point of me keep making myself look a fucking pure tatey when I know she's not going to do anything?
You're so thick in her head. That's exactly what you do. I just rang up with mate.
Why this time, 1 minute, my mad dog, but that's why this time when the email address comes back to us, and if that's her who has done that on the Oreo site, that's when I'm going to a door then. I'm going to a door. And if she's got a problem, then she'll have to get us arrested, do whatever. But when she gets us arrested, that's why I'm going to say, that's why I've come, because I found out who's done this. All this money she's wasted, all these small businesses, put me all over dirty, mucky fucking sites. Because the police will be able to find out who's put my number on these dirty, mucky sites.
You said before it won't be your own number. It has to be a number. You have to leave a number. You have to leave. If you're ordering things, you have to leave your number. How are they supposed to order?
But think about it. It has to be the number that you're ordering the stuff off.
100%.
You tried to come on and say, how do you know somebody hasn't given my number? They take the fucking number that you're ringing off. Even an empty brain person, somebody like myself knows that.
And every business has caller ID. So even if you ring, you'll get the number, even if the order put the order through by phone and set it on the app, the number will come up anyway.
That's what she tried to do. She said, so is there a voice recording? Get the voice recording and post that. Of course there wasn't a fucking voice recording, because you've done it like, you know, like you sit there like a fucking secretary in that cesspit
and stuff like that, yeah, on the apps.
Pearl, you know when you jumped in a box yesterday, she touched right away, because what she said was, well, it wasn't me because I was asleep. I fell asleep early. But then she said she was in Canadian Angie's box at 1 o'clock in the morning, so she didn't go to sleep early. And we all know that Angie orders food while she's live because she does it every fucking day. So she dropped herself in it.
And she got
and she tried to change the subject when you pulled her up about it, which is what she does all the time when she knows she's been caught out in a lie. And you know what? I hope someone does turn up at a door and smashes the rest of her teeth out.
Well, 1,000,000% I said this on the live, so now she can go to the police. Because when the police come to me, I'm going to say, this is exactly why I'm going to her door. There you go. This is who's done it. Go check her emails out. She's making it to have people coming where my grandbaby's at. Who the fuck do I know who's going to turn up? Like, the last order of one of them pizzas come at 10 to 1. That was the last order that come. Amongst 5 little babies, and the oldest one of them babies is 7.
Bougie bitch, I can talk to anybody, love. What you're going to do? Absolutely nothing.
In the comments as well, how many mobile phones does that woman have? How many mobile phones does that woman have?
Well, 3 I know of. She's got 2, what she always uses, and then didn't Zach send her one.
Yeah.
So that's 3 I know of.
And she's got an iPad.
But I mean, yeah, but I know she's got 3 mobile phones. I don't know if it was paid for, my Nikki. I don't want anything anybody sends you, so I don't know if it was paid for. And usually they are paid for if you've got the code.
Well, she's been caught out anyway, so she can't deny it. Her numbers
Can't
there.
deny it, and I hope the screen recorders has got that, because that's how backward I am. I do not know how to pull. I was on the phone yesterday to Amy, and I said to her, I'm going to make a video. I said, I'm going to go and do it now. She said, I don't blame you. Get it out there if that's what she's doing. And I said, do you know, I don't know. Kat, I told you I'm trying to do a video, but I don't know how you do it. I don't
The best
understand
person to do is get Alex to do it, because I'm used
Watch
to
the one on your video.
as well, Pearl.
Right, all I wanted to do is, that's why I've come live and showed them for. You know, the numbers.
Yeah.
I wanted them things in the background so I could talk people through and put the video out there. Where now
Send me them on
I
WhatsApp and I'll put them together for you.
I have talked.
You just
through
have to be
now.
careful with putting the number up, because you'll get a ban, so you need to try and
Well,
scribble it
no,
out a
I'm
little
just
bit.
saying this is the number that's done that, and it just matches up with that number. So I don't basically give a flying fuck.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if you scribble a couple of the digits of the phone number out, you're not putting the full phone number out, so it won't get a ban. So if you leave, say, like the last 5 digits of the phone number and then the last 5 digits of Angie's phone number, it will show that it's the
So
same
if there's
number.
any screen recorders in, who's done that, will you just do that, please? Because to me, it doesn't give a flying fuck. If she's done that to me, I don't give a flying fuck what she's done. Like I said, Friday night. And just remember as well, this is how much of a pure fucking a proper little wino it is. There's been 2 deaths on this ground.
She doesn't care, Pearl. You should know that by now. She doesn't care. She's a spiteful, nasty bitch.
Yeah.
And she will get.
The
She'll get
people that
what's
was
coming to
affected
her.
by them and all, the funerals was only on Thursday, so that was happening on Friday night. Now imagine the state of them people and seeing like strange more. It wasn't nice. Listen, it's not nice. She wouldn't like it if it was getting sent to her. And what does she always say? My poor mother, my poor mother. Well, my fucking poor grandbabies and all the other kids that's on this site.
Listen, she'd like all the takeaways being given to her. Straight to online and eat it all like she always does.
But I'm going to jump out, Pearl. I just wanted to
Hey,
say
thanks,
that.
my cat. Yeah, but that's right what you said there. She did. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
she slipped up straight away by saying, well, I was asleep early, but then she was awake till gone 1, and yeah.
Yeah.
Izzy
Friday night
Ann, you
was the
sound
fifth
like
one.
a nasty
Last
one too.
night.
Oh, Izzy Ann, go and suck your mum. No one cares what you say.
Friday night was the
Do
night.
something about it.
But Saturday night, like last night, was the place that this Oreo thing was coming, and people coming asking, because it's for a charity thing, isn't it? Poor people who's got nothing, and they were coming expecting to get this big luxury hamper things and all these things that's listed on there. And like I say, my full address went out on there and everything. So how does she know who she's sending to where there's kids at on this site? How the fuck does she know? Well, like I say, when I get the email back, and if that email matches up with her, I have took an oath on my kids' lives. And I know you're watching, I know you're fangirling over us. You's jealous to fucking death of anybody who's got a life. I'm turning up to your door. I accept it to my telephone number. This is the number that'll be getting used on. So obviously nobody can use her phone. Nobody could have come in that cesspit, stole the phone, whipped it outside, put a load of messages in about me and whipped it back in. Verify the account. That's it, my biddy. That's it. That's the word I was looking for. You know I don't know the meaning of all these big words, but what I'm trying to say is, for that number to come up who placed the order, she has to put a variation code in to accept it and say, this is me, this is my phone that I'm using. Listen, I know I'm backward, but, you know, like when I get pushed, I surprise myself. You know, like where I find all of the nations of things in my head, it comes up in my head and I surprise myself. In fact, I'm going to give myself an A-star, you know, for being Inspector Clouseau. I'm giving myself an A-star. So she can deny it till her granny comes home on a scooter and she pushes her off. It was her, right? And that's why I put her number up to show it was the same number. I know the main nation where I'm on or not. I'm not backward. That's why I put her number up. So let her go to the police with that. And then when the police comes, well, she'll be getting charged for playing a prankster, whatever you called it. I don't know what they would charge you with that. Like I say, I don't really deal with the police. I know I say I'm going to the police, this, that and another, but I don't. Listen, we don't believe in them. But should be charged with telling lies and saying it's for whatever, wasting all that food, the businesses, the money they've lost, the pizza delivery and the Chinese delivery and the Indian delivery and whatever other fucking delivery, fetched them out and didn't get paid for them. Then for putting me on them actual sites that I don't need nothing actual in my life. Like I say, the nunny's quite fine how it is. And one thing for sure, like I've said to you, I was never poked with the ugly stick. And I know I've put a bit of weight on, but if I wanted to go out and get my box interfered with, I know 1,000,000% I could. Simple as that. I don't have to go onto these actual sites to get my nunny interfered with, because if I wanted it, I could get it on a daily basis. That's all that I'm saying to you. And another thing, listen, what for? What she just had to go at you for, my Chester? Tell her to leave my fucking friends alone. She'll be having a go at people and she'll be playing now on her mental health. She'll be getting extra pissed because she's stressed, because she's been found out. What a little fecker she is. Hey, my Chelsea, fancy putting you on the... I know. Listen, that's one thing I've never had to go on in my life, is an actual site. Like I said, if I want my box knocked off, I can get it knocked off. Not making myself a woman, but I know I can. And she can't get out of this now, because that was the old Me Nation. I put it up because EQ Minx wanted to see the proof. So EQ Minx is her friend. They was all going to come at me and said, you're making it up. So EQ Minx, I just like come with the evidence. You know, Angie always says facts. We want facts before we run with anything that we say on TikTok. Well, I've got the facts, and like I say, for that to come back to that place, she has to have a variation code to put in to say, this is my phone number that I'm making them off, and how backward she must have been extra pissed to do that all them orders off telephone number. And then just to prove, like I said, the bottom one was the number of the whatever she's gone through. The next one is the order code, and then you have to add a hashtag on the end of that, and then where does it bring you back to? That telephone number that's at the top. So I put the other telephone number to show it's poisoned eyeballs. Well done me. I'm dead proud. Give myself a pat on the back. I could have been a lawyer. Fucking hell, me not a full shilling and that. Do you know what I'm saying? When you push to the limits, it's hard what you'll find out. But I'm fucking waiting for an email to come back off them actual sites to see, was it her email that was used, and off this thing where you come and pick gifts up from people to see if it's her. I know she's watching us, so take this to the police, poisoned eyeballs, because I can't wait to show them all the proof that I'm getting done. Because when I get the email, guess what? I want to come and see me bestest friend ever. So I'm telling you on a live, I'm coming to see me bestest friend ever. Once I've got them, then, I mean, your best friend's coming to see you. And I mean, if you're going to get us arrested, well, they'll have to see why I've come all them hours to see me best friend.
Hello, Pearl. I've just been minding my own business. Right, I get loads of WhatsApps.
Yeah.
And just chatter all accusing you of some voice note or something. I'm like, what? So I go into Angie's and I go, well, excuse me, what are you accusing me of?
I tried to get her in the box, and I sent her a text, not a voice note. Sent her a text, and the exact words that I put up on the text was, why have you sent deliveries, cunt? That's exactly the words that I put on the text. Then I went in.
Yes, they were, Keely, darling. I've got loads of WhatsApps.
So where's she coming? I've never left her a voice message.
And no, something about
yeah. My voice.
I got loads of voice screenshots of people in the comments saying it sounds like Chester. It sounds like Chester.
What you're on about?
I don't have a fucking clue about no voice note.
Well, she's not watching. She is playing your live from before. That Smiles has sent her. Oh, well, I'm sure she'll get this because the baby seal and Smiles, who comes on and defrauds everybody at Christmas time, wanting gifts for her children who's all in the 30s. Fuck's sake, get off your box, Smiles. Go and get a job, and you've got all you have to save up for them, and then let them send what they want to her. Do you know what I'm saying? The hard old life, isn't it? Terrible. Right, well, I'm lost off. What you're
Yeah, Pearl, I'm lost with it.
She had a voice note, and she's blaming
Someone's sent her a load of voice notes, and
saying what?
yes, her comments were accusing me of it.
Someone said there, Pearl voice note of being left, and she's blaming your sons.
So tell her to ring the police. All of my sons has got the phones that's registered to them. I've got my phone registered. Go and tell her if she's got a problem and she thinks it's them. Like I'm giving her advice back. Tell her to go and phone the police. If I wanted to phone her, I wouldn't put my fucking sons up to phone her. I'd phone her myself, like I did, and she didn't pick the phone up to us, so I sent her a message. Why are you sending takeaways, cunt?
She told me, she just said, yeah, she told me to get out, yeah, we're done. I thought, oh, well, Angie.
Which big, airy-assed woman at 56-year-old is going to sit up and send takeaways on the ground and then get... Oh, another thing. Right. So, I thought there was only 8 deliveries went to my son, 2 come to mine, and it said Pearl... the site, and it said white caravan. That's on the message. The poor lass who just had a burial the day before, so they had no sleep for days and days and days. Her and her little children, small babies. I think the oldest one's 4 or 5, and then the next little baby's 2. So they were banged up. It was at, what did she say, 12:10? So she's got the information as well of the delivery that come to her. But she is aware, but I am, she said as soon as I come back, I'll bring it up to you. So let's just see if these things match up. Then I'll have some more proof to put out there from a different place where they come from. But she's got all the details. See, do you know something? You know when the delivery people come here, they're that used to coming on the site, they'll hand them details over. What a suck in. Hey, my little Frankie, never seen you there, me baby.
Weirdo, isn't she, Pearl?
I'm a million miles away. Sorry, my chest. So...
You're weird, yeah. That chat was accusing me of saying it was me.
Are you willing,
I've got screenshots.
Are you willing, my Chester, for the police to get your phone as well?
Yes.
There you go. Like I say, if she's watching or if Smiles, the Christmas collector, is in here, screen recording for... all poison eyeballs in the cesspit, to go back and tell them myself, my sons, my daughter, my dogs, my Precious, she's got a phone and all, Precious has. Chester, go to the police and tell them to come and get all of our phones. I don't know about Precious, like if she'll let them take it, but...
Do you mean, Pearl, I've got better things than to troll her? She trolls herself.
Do things differently up here, Pearl, not like London. Exactly my Mary, exactly. Like I say, we don't mess with the poor. But if I wanted to now, that is actually a criminal offence. And I've got it there in black and white, all the proof I need. And so let her go and send a record. They can do a voice analysis thing, I think, now. I've heard that before. So now, if she's got a voice recording, let her go to the police, and then they can tell my kids, me, Precious can talk when she wants to. I know she pretends she's a dog, but she's actually an alien, and she can turn herself into lots of different things. So they can get a voice recording of Precious, Chester, me, my sons, my daughter, and then they can tell us to say the same thing and put it in that voice thing, what they do.
These police files are getting a bit ridiculous, aren't they?
And she's got more cases than Gatwick Airport on a holiday time when...
she must have a filing room just for her.
When the flights are delayed by 12 hours.
We're all in there.
Her solicitor's bills must be phenomenal through the roof.
Oh, God.
Exactly. But you know what's the matter? Why she's pissed off for? Because she was that loony toony, pissed as a parrot. She used the phone that's already registered to them and done what she done. Oh, and they call me backward. Fucking hell. Not that I do, because I couldn't think of anything worse. I'm a little small business myself, right? And I go to work for an honest day's work. I don't get the world. But it keeps me bills paid, keeps me head above water, and I don't have to go cap in hand to anybody for anything. So I don't make like a robbery, but I'm able to live. And you know, I don't go anywhere once in a blue moon. I don't live an extravagant life. But what I'm trying to say to you there is, and I've lost my train of thought, what I was trying to say.
You make enough to keep yourself going.
Oh yes, the small businesses. She could have, how did she know none of them businesses was on the brink, and bits of stuff like that's going to push them over the end and make them where they have to go and like get help off the government. Then that's the sad part to it. So I feel sorry for them.
Pearl,
Oh hi, my Val. How are you, me baby?
I'm not too bad. I hear you're coming to London.
I am.
Guess what, babe?
What?
I'm about 10 minutes away from that destination, and I'll put you up for the night.
Oh my Val.
Oh,
Well.
And after that, we can have a good session and a good sing-song and a good karaoke.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. See, look, there's always a silver lining. Oh,
Exactly. I have a big, massive house, and there's always room for you, my pearl, in here.
the mouth now that she's being caught. But how can she sit on Alive anymore and say, I'm getting bullied off Alicia and who else did she blame? I forget now. Was it Top Girl?
Well, I'm not going to say too much on here, Pearl, but we don't
No,
work with
well,
proposals, and we work things our own way. But I just can't wait for you to come to London.
Yes, well, I will. I would come in to see
I will
you.
inbox you my number.
Okay.
I'll have the bottles in chilling, and we'll have a big sing
bottles of
song
stuff I not washing.
after the destination, 10 minutes away.
Can't wait.
Love you lots, girl, and keep your head up. And don't be saying too much on here. Not that we're bothered about the TikTok, but we deal with things our own way.
What I say on here, like I say, nobody will tell me what to say, what not to say, because I can't wait for the police to rock and roll up so I can show them everything I've got. Can't wait.
I can't wait either. I'll inbox you my number, my love.
She can sit there and deny all she wants. I am going on facts because I knew the minute I put a number up there, she'd be straight onto the paw. But my only advice to her is make sure, because that was, even if you get rid of the phone and that number or whatever, it's still on record. You've been caught. And this is the minute Poison realised she'd fucked up.
Anyway, love, I will inbox you my number, and I can't wait for you to come to London. We'll have all the content and all the drama. And like I said, we're about 10 minutes from the destination.
Lynn's saying it was Rubber Duck done it. Let Lynn's say what she wants. Nobody gives a fuck about Lynn's because let them come and check Rubber Duck's phones as well. But it's coming back to your leader.
Everyone's getting accused, Pearl.
Follow the leader. And do you know something? If you has had any little part in it, then they'll be coming knocking at your door too.
And I'm going to go, babe. I'll inbox you my number. And hope you'll stay for it, yeah?
While I'm here, do you know something? Somebody was wanting you the other night, and I didn't know
Me?
anything.
What to me?
Yeah, I didn't know anything
Maybe
about
Lois, my Nana, Pearl, who's calling me out?
it. I'll tell you who's calling you out.
I'm only joking.
Said you called him.
Who was I talking about now? Because apparently in Angie's side I was black months ago. I was talking about her. I never talked about her.
Listen till I tell you, and listen, if you have, it's up to you and him to sort this out. But it was Alex Brigham, and he said you called him a peddler. And he's not, you know, he's a lovely lad.
No, do you know what I done, Pearl? And I'm a very, very honest person, yeah? Months and months and months ago on this app, yeah? You know I always had good time for Angie.
Yeah.
And I still do. I'm not going to be a hypocrite.
Yeah.
But the reason why I got out of Angie is because Eternity, the one behind the screen, said that I was slating Angie one time, but she couldn't prove it because I never did.
Yeah.
What I have to say to somebody, I would say to them. How I came across Alex, yeah, I don't know anything about Alex, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And so what happened at Hall of Streets, I can't remember now. I don't want to put a lie in it.
Yeah.
There was something going on in about he made a profile of something of a little boy or something. So I'd be honest, I did turn around and say, let's give me paedophile vibes.
Who made
He made a profile of a child's profile to like spy on somebody or something. If that's the correct story, I could have it wrong. I don't want to put a lie on anybody.
No, Sonny, can I just say this though? Listen, and I'm not sticking up for anybody, but Alex has his accounts, and just the same as myself, look how many fake accounts what goes around saying absolutely vile, disgusting things.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%, but I just found it a bit strange. Why would you make a child's profile and get an underage profile?
1,000,000%. Listen, Alex is something like myself. He's got his accounts what he's got, and barring from that, he really has got no more accounts. So somebody made her up. How did
No, I did. Like I said, I'm not going to deny it. I did say that. Geez, that must be fucking a year and a half ago, and I apologised to him for saying that afterwards.
Oh, did you?
Because you know, sometimes I don't mean it as he's hitting that, but that's what I said at the time because I was really angry.
No, well, like I said, that's you and him. But as long as if you're going to apologise, because I know that he did.
No, I did a long time ago because we were in a live with somebody else at the time, but he kept blocking me. So I thought, well, if you're blocking him, piss off.
Val, are you all right if I share this live for him to come in so you two can sort this out a minute? Because I'd love for it things to move on.
Yeah, why was he talking about me the other night? Am I becoming famous in Paris?
No. I don't know how the conversation come about, and he went, "That's the one that called me."
Yeah, no, I did. I'm not going to deny it. I did.
Oh well, I said, "Are you sure it was her?" And he went, "Yes."
No, I did. I swear to God, my mother's grave. I wouldn't lie about it. I did, but I did apologise.
There's not going to be no goings on and out. It's just for a little thing.
No, I'm not about it. But I did say it. I'm not going to
share this live to Alex Brigham.
Yeah, you can, of course.
Oh. Right there.
Like I said, I don't know about it, but at the time there was something going on. And maybe there was something else going on, but I can't remember off the top of my head because I don't live in the TikTok world. I've got so much thing, but I did actually say that I'm not going to deny it and I would never deny it.
Oh, Val, do me a favour, me baby. Or even, you can sit there, you can do whatever. He's going to be 10 minutes and then he'll be in. Is that all right? Because he's had something go on today.
Well, I'm not going to sit there for 10 minutes because I'm having my spaghetti bolognese going to get cold. But I come back in 10 minutes.
Will you have your food and come back?
I'll be back in 10 minutes, Jabeb. No problem.
Hey, thanks, my Val. And like I said, I'm looking forward to when I come down there, right?
Please, God and Our Lady.
Okie doke, me baby.
Pick me out for 10 minutes, I'll be back.
Go on, you're all right. See you.
Drop me out. Again, I can't get out this team.
Make sure you come back, my Val, just so we get this sorted. Oh, I've kicked it too quick there. I banged my hand today, you know. Hi, everybody in the boxes. I'm not ignoring you. Are you all right? Hello? Marie? Jackie?
Carol.
Carol?
There's another one in the bottom left, Carol.
Oh, I can't say nobody in the little Bettham. Oh, my God, London meet up. Exactly. Hey, Corey, how are you? I thought we wasn't going to be like that now. Hey, is Rickster out on a phone call at 8 o'clock, or is that being cancelled? Because that was some more news I've got for you. I can't say anybody. Oh, I can only say King of Kings now. Somebody thought Alex wasn't answering too. It's just come up on a WhatsApp. He's 10 minutes till he's coming in. No, I've rung him a few times today and messaged him, but he's never got back to us. That's the first time he's got back to us there. So, what was I saying there? Oh, is it true Rickster is playing a telephone call about where Poison and him's had a conversation tonight at 8 o'clock, or is it not? Because I can't wait for that. For all I'll be in bed, I can't wait for it.
Did you get your the burger van sorted?
I did.
Oh, so I bet you can't wait to get back to work tomorrow.
Well, I'm not looking forward to it. I've been off too long. I'm not looking forward to it. You're not in the... Oh, you are.
Rickster sent me a voice note saying that Angie had rung him, said that she can't cope with the back and forth. She's got enough going on. Can he please not play it? I'll play all of his voice notes on my live tonight. Where 1 minute he's calling her a predator.
Yeah.
And then 1 minute he's like, I'm going to out you. I'm going to call her a beast. I'm going to call her everything. 2 minutes later, going, oh no, actually, I got bigger things to do. Angie's rung me, said she don't want me to do it. And apparently he's going after G Crew.
Who's going after J Crew?
Rickster.
Oh,
I'll play all the voice notes at 6 o'clock.
Oh dear. Oh,
So
well,
apparently, this is how juicy it gets. Rickster has got proof that he's been talking to a PDF file. Rickster.
who's been
Rickster.
talking to Rickster's been talking to a PDF file.
Yeah. And apparently, what's his name? G Crew's got the proof. And according to Rickster, Rickster's got the proof that he's been talking to one. So this is going to get juicy.
Oh, so they both.
Because I had Rickster. Oh, and Rickster's also got a voice note of somebody on TikTok. I don't know who this person may be. I think it could possibly be Angie, but obviously I outed that yesterday. But apparently they were saying the P word, the racist slur.
Oh,
And apparently he's got the voice note to play. But apparently that's coming out tonight. And he's got voice notes or a video of some degree against G Crew. And I'm assuming G Crew's going to go live without his voice notes.
I'm just going on pause to turn these no caller IDs off. Choose.
Okay. So yeah, chat. I don't know what's going on tonight, but this is going to be a juicy one. An absolute juicy one. But I'll play all of Rick's voice notes because I forwarded them to my phone just in case he deletes them. But I've got all the storylines. So Drama Talk is on a Sunday today.
Someone's just put there in Angie's live that Rickster is live with CLA.
Bugger off. Is he really?
Someone's just put in Angie's live there. Rickster is now live with in CLA.
Why would he? Oh, well, I suppose he would get more views though, bro. He'd get a lot more views than he would on his own. Because EQ went live earlier. EQ went live earlier and said that I'm going to do it together with Rickster. I will show my messages to me and Rickster. I told Rickster, I do not like you in any way, shape or form. However, I don't agree with EQ painting it out as if you were in a relationship and it was quite clearly a business one. I said, so I just proved my point on that. I'm not sticking up for you, Rickster. You're on your own.
True.
I don't want to stick up for him, but he can prove it all on his own.
I'll see if he is in with him, CLA.
Was me there for the phone calls that was coming on? Tell us again what was being said.
So according to the comments, CLA was boxing Rickster, but that's not true. Rickster's just in her comments, so that's the first thing.
Yeah.
Second thing was, obviously I've got to prove myself tonight, but with the messages between me and Rickster, obviously I've got them all screenshotted because I don't know whether he's going to delete anything. I don't think he will, actually. Yeah. But it's just, I did tell him on the messages, I said, I'm not sticking up for you in any way, shape or form. I said, I'm not taking anyone's side on anything. I said, but just to prove you wrong in regards to you was all I wanted to do. So I'm not on anybody's side. I don't believe her or disbelieve her. I just believe that it was a business relationship. It was never a relationship, like she claimed. And hence the reason why now, every time she's going live, she's not championing DV anymore because she knows she can't.
I believe it was, well, no, she can't. But I just believe it was a business relationship too. And I'm
absolutely.
not fighting for anybody. You know, Rickster's blocked on WhatsApp. We don't speak like that no more. But I don't know now whether to believe because Rickster was out in this. Angie was going to meet him. So EQ was boiling, but EQ was back in Angie's box. I wonder if there's a storyline going on between EQ, Angie and Rickster.
Yeah, I just wanted to comment. He's not on with CLA. He's in the comments.
Oh, you're in the comments. Oh, in here, mod?
Oh, someone just said that he's mod, didn't
Yeah.
Even if he was on with CA Fart, that's a friend you can't tell anybody who to be on with and who not to be on with. Where's my?
I just think,
thank you, me baby.
Rory, do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, thank
do you
you.
think the information GQ's got on Rickster is about that Darren?
I couldn't tell you, my love. I don't know. His voice notes are very cryptic to me. It's very like I've got something and I will out it. Because I said to him, I said, if you've got something like that, bro, I said, send it over to me. I said it to G Crew as well, because G Crew messaged me and said, I got proof. I said, well, send it to me, but they all want to do it on their own platforms. So I don't know whether they're trying to create something or whether they just don't want anybody else involved. But personally, I wouldn't be involved in something to do with a PDF file. I don't want no exposure in that. I don't want to be anywhere near that.
At full stop, I would not be involved in not one storyline. Like I say, I'm big enough and ugly enough. If I've got something to say to somebody, I'll do it on my own platform, own self. I don't like all of this. Who the fuck's that? I don't like all of this behind the scenes, plotting, planning, and scheming.
Well, this is what Angie done.
I know
and when she rang me, because she rang me on the night before I went live about EQ. The only reason I went live about EQ was just to prove that that banter between me and that girl in them boxes was just banter. It sounded nasty because she only put a 4-minute clip together out of a 56-minute interaction.
Yeah.
So it sounded nasty, so I had to play it. But when I proved it wrong, oh my god, it was like the heavens opened to me, because everyone was tagging me in loads of old stuff. So I was bringing up all the old stuff, and then I was just bringing up all of this stuff in regards to her and Bradley, which I just brought forefront. And then obviously me and Bradley, we've been speaking for ages, Pearl, as you know. Yeah. And then the second that I tried to show his messages of him literally saying, I'm not standing with her. I know what she's done to me, but I don't want to go against her.
No.
And then he deleted them all, literally as I was on the live, and then put a heart on it.
Well,
them two are definitely a storyline, Phil.
When we was friends, me and Corey, I am backing that up there. That is 1,000,000%. He was definitely friends with Bradley. I don't know if he still are or not.
It's a bit awkward, because Bradley wanted more than friendship. But it's just, I don't want a relationship in any way, shape or form.
All right, Corey, yesterday I seen you say that, I don't know if it was you swore on your nephew's life that you're done with Angie this time. Is that true?
Oh, it's done. It's done, bro. It's absolutely done.
So there's no way you're going to be sitting there.
Right. So I told Angie, again, I'm happy to show you the messages. Don't really bother me. I'll show them on tonight's live. But with Angie, right, she had said so many things to me, it was just going straight over my head. So I wasn't even paying attention to what she was saying. There were so many people like messaging me going, why the fuck are you stuck there? Like, you do all right on your own. So then when it came to the EQ thing, she said to me, I will back Rickster and you take down EQ. I said, I'm not going to take down EQ in any way, shape or form.
Go back again. Who said what to you there? Sorry, I was looking at
Oh, sorry. Delusive said that to me. So I said, I'm going to go live tonight. I'm going to prove her wrong. And she said, well, you prove her wrong and I'll back Rickster. So she rang Rickster and said to Rickster, come and meet me on Sunday. Well, she wanted him in the box originally, which obviously Rickster's going to confirm this tonight, I assume. But she wanted him in the box so she could back him, and then I would go at EQ. But obviously it didn't work like that. So Angie couldn't get him in the box. So then she said, well, come and meet me on Sunday. And then Angie rang me going, I'm going to meet Rickster on Sunday. Carry on doing what you're doing, because all my comments are with you. They're not with EQ. So I said, okay, no problem. So I carried on with what I was doing. And then as I come off, and I went on the next morning, I joined Delusive's box. And then she was like, why you here? I said, what do you mean? And then she was like, what you done last night was disgusting. You've all seen the screen recording. And then I said, well, hold on. You were quite willing to throw under the bus yesterday and go and meet Rickster and back Rickster. I never done that. I was like, you rung me, Angie. I said, I'll play it. And then she went, oh, get out of my box. You're shit stirring. I was like, I'm not shit stirring. I just called you out on the truth. I call her out on the truth. Every time she tries to lie on my name, I call her out and I prove her wrong. And that's what she don't like. But no, we can't be friends again. The stuff she said about my mother and everything, bro, and accusing me of rape and murder and all sorts, just bizarre.
This whole time, yeah. Obviously, you said the other day that you've been playing a game against EQ. So was you playing with Angie, or was this just happened because you pissed off?
I'll be totally honest with you. Angie's just collateral damage.
Okay.
EQ and me, and Pearl knows this, Luke the judge knows this, I think everybody practically knows this. I do not like the woman. I was playing the long game. I was waiting for her to accuse me of something else so I can go back stronger than the first time she tried to go against me. So I've managed now to obviously get some sort of a retaliatory response.
It was all acting then, because this morning I've been watching I sit back and watch, mate. And I seen you and Ange go back and forth, friends, not friends. I'll be honest, I said something about it this morning. It's all acting. I said to people, open your eyes, it's all acting. So you're 100% not going back to Ange now?
No, 1,000% not.
I will hold my hands up and apologise for what I said this morning, because I'm a man of my word. I don't disrespect people. But what I've seen, you going back and forth, making friends, and it was all acting to people. And I'm like, something's going to come up here, seriously. So I'm the same as Frankie. I'll believe you now. What you said, you swore down and I think it was your nephew that you're not going to go back. I believe you and I apologise, mate.
And I'm going to put this out there as well. We all know we're not absolutely clowns. EQ only wants you because EQ's got a reason to be in cahoots with you. If she hasn't got no reason, she'll go at you like a fucking chihuahua, right? We all know that. But she will, it's true what you say, keep your enemies close. No, what is it?
Keep your friends.
Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm thinking about.
The-
And another thing, you know, all this nice act with EQ. Remember what she said is the time to worry is when I'm being nice.
I played that last night, yeah.
You know,
And this
this is
is-
a thing for me. Sorry, Corey. You know,
okay.
this whole nice act with her, right? In the same breath, the same night, she then went, does everyone know what Devon's done? What?
Yeah, that was wrong.
Sort your life out, you absolute
So
double
she
sod.
went live earlier, and I knew I affected her on the night that I was playing the big long clip between me and that girl, because that's the only thing she had on me.
Yeah.
So when I played that, and then she sparked up a live out of nowhere. She sparked up a live when everyone go and troll Corey, go and report him. Everyone go in there and get him reported. And I thought, oh my god, I affected her. Finally, I'd managed to get in.
You know that?
So.
Go on, Corey.
But when I finally got in there and I managed to affect her in some sort of way, I'm never going to be able to see platform in any way, shape, or form. But what I can do is bring lights upon the stuff that she wishes to be hidden. So she went live earlier and she said, with Delusive, she said, I implore everybody to go and find out everything possible about her. Let me just save you all a trip. There is no chance on earth that I would go against somebody like EQ if I had something to hide. I have nothing to hide. My life is extremely boring. The only thing that you can find is I haven't paid my VAT return. I got to pay it at the end of the month.
Yeah.
Apart from that, my life is boring as shit. Absolutely boring. You're not going to find no ex-partner who's scorned, who's got black eyes or anything like that. You're not going to find nothing on me. Not because I've hidden anything or you're just not going to find them. It's because I've got nothing to hide. I haven't got a checkered past. I grew up in care. Now I live on my own. That's it. That's as boring as it gets.
Exactly. And I do know that there's people on TikTok, how was just said, no ex-partners here, there and the elsewhere, right? I do know that there's certain individuals on this platform that's looking for me ex-husband, but get him on. Honestly, he's weird as I am, but he'll only tell you the same as I told you. Keep your fucking nose out. So do your best for that one. Like
Yeah, my life is boring. You're not going to find anything on me.
We don't believe in that, so carry on. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh,
If you've got a question, just simply ask the question. I haven't got nothing to hide. I'm very honest on my platform, and I've got to be honest because as soon as you lie, you've got to tell 100 lies to cover up the one you told. So just don't lie.
That's what I said. All the stories that I've ever told on here, right? People can come back to me in 12 months and ask that, and you know I'm not a full fucking shilling, right? But I can tell you that same thing. I can tell you that same story. I can tell you the same where I was at, what I was doing, which place it was at. Why tell lies to make yourself something that you're not when you can't? Your lies start to catch up and you think, oh, what lie did I tell to say this?
But that's what is happening with Delusive now, and that's also what's happening with the EQ. So because the EQ now has got on Delusive this morning saying everyone go and do a deep dive on Corey. Well, I'm very lucky. I've got a lot of people that don't like her, which are currently in my inbox, and I've done a deep dive on her. So I'm going all the way back to 2017 tonight, just to bring up everything from her fraud, deception, stealing money from a vulnerable man, making...
Corey, you hit me when you were in care home to get the number.
Who's that?
I was never in a care home. I went into a foster placement.
Obviously, just
I can't say anybody in the room. Oh, hey, Martin, I've never seen you. But
How are you?
so you're doing all of that tonight, Corey.
At the end of the day, she said on Delusive's earlier, everyone do a deep dive on Corey. I'm going to talk about myself for the first 10 minutes just to give everybody, a download of what I've done. And then I absolutely implore everybody to waste their time and try and search up something on me.
This is what
But
I'm
then
going to say.
I'm going to go back into her.
Me and you wasn't speaking at the time, Corey, right? I remember your sister coming to this app.
Yeah.
We wasn't speaking, right? And I jumped into her live and I just said to her, I said, listen, me baby, I said, you don't know me. She said, I do know you, Pearl. I said, well, hello, nice to meet you. I said, listen, you know all of this, when anybody comes to ask you anything, I said, don't do this. Don't sink to them levels. At the end of the day, your family, that is your brother, your family. Don't give everybody something to talk about, so you're scandalising each other and then they just move on, but then you have scandalised each other. And if I'd wanted to, she said, oh, Pearl, I've always wanted to talk to you, always wanted to come on your live. I could have had her in pump the cunt out of it, but I wouldn't do that. The same as I wouldn't have Bradley, Jack. Jack can come on my platform, we'll speak off the air, but not to speak about Chelsea.
Yeah.
The same as, what do you call him? Jack, Rick's,
The best thing...
or the other one.
The best thing to come out of that situation, though, is obviously there was conversations then off the app in between my other sister and her.
Yeah.
But the truth is now, we speak now. We've actually got a very good relationship. She's pregnant. It opened a source of communication. Because don't forget, we didn't speak for like around about 6-7 years.
What I'm trying to say to you is, Corey, if I wanted to go in law at that time, I could have, and I swear on my kids' lives, I wouldn't do that. And that was like the whole Zach thing. I was set up. I let that man talk. I never asked him one question. I let him talk. Because why I let him come on for was because he'd had his say on his, and the man was getting slated, so that man contacted somebody else. They said to me he should be allowed to have his say, and I said, tell him he can come on the platform. Yes, he can come on.
Pearl, I'm going to jump down, Pearl. I just want to tell you, keep your enemies very close to your heart, love.
Oh, listen, I roll solo, I swear to God. Listen, I do my own thing. I go into my Frankie's live and I go into Alex's live. The odd time, and when I'm back at work for the time that I'm on, because people's too nosy, I listen to Donna when she's on, but very rare I go in unless I'm getting spoke about. And that is the only lies. Sorry, I have been into Corey's yesterday and today, because I will be truthful. I was nosy as fuck and I wanted to know the gossip. So...
But I'm not trying to gain anything out of this.
No.
In any way, shape or form. But I will be honest, it is helping me, so I have gained. But the only reason I'm doing this is because she came for me first. If she didn't come for me, all I was doing was waiting. I was playing the long game with her. We wasn't being nasty to each other. We wasn't talking to each other. So I was just playing the long game. But the second she went against me and I knew I wasn't in the wrong was the perfect opportunity to strike. But now she's gone and said, everyone do a deep dive on Corey. I'll talk about myself at the start, but then I'm doing a deep dive on her. And we're going back to 2017 until present day.
Fair dues for that. When they come at you like that, go back at like that. But I think you'll earn a lot more respect of people on here. Now you've said you're not going back to EQ, you're not going back to Poison.
No, absolutely not.
You don't need them. Do your own thing and just be you. You'll get a lot more respect on the app, because that's what people is sitting back and thinking, is it a plan? Is it going to
work? Yeah, is it going back? Yeah.
Right. Fire with fire, mate.
I've got videos there. If you inbox me on here, we can try and sort something out. I had loads of videos for Pearl regarding Poison Eyeballs, so I can always send them
Absolutely.
all around where she's being racist and everything.
Fabulous. Send them to me immediately without any delay. Bear with.
Send me a little inbox on here and then we can sort something out, mate.
Done a voice message, Linz. Listen, tell her if she's affected to go to the Popo. She's not a stranger to them. Tell her to go to the Popo. But when the Popo come, I'm giving her all the evidence what she's done to me. I can do my voice. I can give her my son's voice, my daughter's, my Precious's voice. I can give her them all. They can check our phones. We ain't sent no voice recordings. So she's
so fucking bizarre.
She's been caught out. And caught out big style.
What do you do, young Willie McGrath?
Oh, Val. Alex, are you in the class?
Right, I'll leave you be, Pearl. I'll see you later.
Okay, Joe. Hey, thanks, Mike Corey, for letting us know.
Take care.
Oh, I'm stuffed.
Alex, are you in the chat or not? Alex, if you're in the chat, request the box, please, because Val's come back so we can get this little problem sorted out and moved on, if you're here. You're here. Alex, can somebody forward this live to Alex Brigham for us, please?
Pearl, just before Alex jumps in, I just want to remind everyone in here, when it comes to Poison and the police, right, she has openly said out of her own mouth that she forgive her so-called rapist, the paramedic. Do you remember?
Yeah.
She also said Rickster actually assaulted her. Like, if you're not going to police over them real life problems, are you actually going to police? Have you really got 2,800 police cases? Go away. Like, board off.
Oh, Mods, will you check who's in the box? If Alex comes in, will you let him in, please? Because every time I'm touching it, it's going off.
Well, I'm going to have to start charging lads to be here waiting for Alex Brigham, like, you know, and seeing it's my birthday, like, see if we'll have all the free gifts on TikTok.
Happy birthday, my Val.
Thanks, babe. I have a bit of a hangover, I'm not going to lie.
If we can get a problem solved, do you know what I'm saying? But,
to be honest with you, Pearl, I don't really think there's a problem, because that has been, like, I'd say about it must be 16, 17 months ago.
I don't know.
I was given my opinion on something, and like I said, I won't change that.
Yeah.
And thinking back about it, I think at the time, he was going on Angie all the time, and I'm not going to lie, I had a great time for Angie.
Yeah.
And I didn't like what he was doing to her. And I found out that he was after doing this profile for to catch somebody out.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not going to put a lie on the man. And that was my opinion at the time. And then he wouldn't let me into the box to explain myself, blah, blah. So look, anyway, I said, I take back what I said. I'm sorry about it.
All right, Pearl, stop stressing. I'll watch the boxes, but he ain't even in the chat, so he ain't coming in.
Well, listen, this was his chance.
He was here just.
To come and get it
No, I tried to go loads of times to explain to him that, because he's drawn this up like into other people that I go to. Because like I said, I can go into any box I want. And at the time, yeah, I could, as far back as I can remember, and I don't want to put a lie in it, I know him and Angie he was giving Angie a bad troll and putting all Jimmy Savile on Angie's head.
No, hold on a minute. Yes, let's get to that point. And
I didn't like it, right? Because I had good time for Angie, and I still do, even though I'd vote.
Hold on a minute, my Val. Can I just say as well, because I've done a badge with it, with Angie fixed it for me, because you know she was running about the app at the same time saying that Jimmy Savile was an innocent man. It was only when he was unalive that any victims come forward. How does she know that they were telling the truth? And she had Jimmy Savile, Britain's worst ever pedophile, innocent. So
well, that was my opinion, like I said at the time, and I'm not going to sit here and say I didn't say it, because I did say it. But we got into a screaming thing, and none of us could get to talk.
Sorry, right, you two have this little conversation. Sorry, I just want to get this sorted.
First thing, is, you've just said that you wasn't in the box. I wouldn't let you in the box to speak. We were both in Michelle's box. So
I think it was, what's the name, it was the MT's box at the time.
No, no, that's how it originated from. That's when you first had an issue. But the thing is, me and you was in Michelle's box.
I can never remember being in Michelle's box, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it was in Michelle's box.
I thought it was MT's box, I'm not going to lie.
No, it was Michelle's. It was.
I don't think I knew Michelle at the time, but maybe again, I said, like, it's been so long ago, I can't remember, I'm not going to lie about it.
And then me and you had a disagreement regarding the situation. It was nothing to do with that profile. It was the fact is Angie called me.
I asked you about Angie, I said, leave Angie alone, because I said, I thought it had gone too far, and you were like, I can't remember what the whole comment, because like I said, I don't live in the TikTok world, I live in the real world. But I was brought in here by Pearl to say, did I say it? And I said, yes, I did. I said, and I tried on many occasions to apologise. But on the time, that was my opinion of what you were doing about making some profile. I think you were trying to catch out somebody. If I'm wrong, correct me.
Well, that's not the case. It was the fact is, me and Angie was going back and forth.
No, I'm talking about what you made the profile thing as well.
Can I speak, man? Because this is what I mean.
Okay.
Just let them talk and tell you the problem, and then we can go from there.
And then all of a sudden, Angie was in the comments writing things, and then called me a liar. And then she called me something, and I said, "Oh, you can't talk and that because you called me a peddler, Angie, and that because she was saying that I was bullying her." And then you said I was bullying. I said, "No, Angie's in fact, if you want to know the truth, Angie's the one that called me a peddler." And you've gone, "Oh yeah, well maybe you are one then. Maybe you are a peddler." That's exactly what happened to the T.
No, but do you not remember? Are you finished talking now, yeah?
Yeah, carry on.
All right. Can you not remember about the profile thing that you made? You were trying to catch somebody out in something. I can't remember what it was off, because like I said, this has been fucking yanks ago. Like I don't take everything into my head on TikTok. But
well, the words were, me and Angie had the disagreement, and then I said, you can't really say I'm going for you, Angie, because you called me a peddler. And she went, she went back on the live and started ranting and that, and you went, "Oh, maybe you are one then." I think you was up Angie too. You was up Angie's arse proper, and you were saying, "Oh."
No, because to be honest with you, and I'm going to say it, stand here now and say it, and I don't even talk to Angie at the moment, to be honest, and I haven't gone into Angie's box in a long, long time, and I'm going to be totally honest. And Pearl, like, I know you're having your own thing, like, but I'm quite free to talk to who I want to. And yes, Alex, I did have good time for Angie, and I always had Angie's back, and I will still have her back. If she's in the wrong, I'll say it, or if she's in the right, I'll say it. I'm not saying she's perfect. But again, like I said, I haven't been in there a long time. That's not got to do with this scenario. And at the time, I did feel that I felt sorry for her because, like, in my opinion, what you were doing to him, like, the woman was nearly getting pushed over the edge. And this is an app. But obviously, people is getting hurt in real life. And again, like I said,
Who's muted her?
Don't stop muting her, anybody, please.
You don't make, because I'm not a mod on this
Oh, she might
account.
have had a phone call.
I was about to say, I'm not a mod on this account, I don't think.
Val, unmute yourself, or if you've got a phone call, it's...
no, I didn't.
Oh,
get
wait.
it. I don't know, someone
Oh, wait, I'm a mod on this account.
I can't.
Go on, carry on.
Anyway, Alex, like I said at the time, I know from 1,000,000% that there was something going on about you making some profile, tried to catch somebody out. You were all going about peddlers this and peddlers that, and at the same time, actually, do you know Tony Pearl? He was doing the hunting thing. You know Tony, only Tony.
Val, I'm not being horrible. Go on, just talk.
No,
I'm not
Alex, you might remember it because remember you said you were joining them too at the time.
Yeah, me and Tony was...
Yeah,
well,
you were in connection.
Yeah.
But at the time I said, well, that's a bit strange. I said you making a profile thing. You were trying to catch somebody out as best of my knowledge.
No.
And I did turn around and say that. And like I said to you at the time, but I got kicked out the box and I kept getting blocked every time
You
I
only you called it me, Val, because Angie called it me and you was proper like backing
No,
up.
I didn't. I didn't even know Angie was in the comments. I don't read the comments right now. The people's probably slagging me in the comments. I don't give a shit about the comments. I didn't.
No.
That's the
Not
reason why.
listening, Val. The thing is, me and you was in the Michelle's box.
Right, to be
Angie
honest,
wanted to
Alex,
come in and
Alex,
Angie said, because you
I'm
were
not
saying
gonna-
I was bullying
I'm not
Angie.
going to dispute
Oh my
with you,
God.
but I don't know Michelle, yeah, at the time. All I can remember was MT's box. That's what I remember. I swear to God. On my mother's grave, I wouldn't put a lie in it.
Oh,
But
let's
again-
get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
Do you believe Alex is that?
No.
Are you willing to apologise for calling him that?
At the time, like I said, when you said to me, oh, I said, you might be wrong. And at the time when we got into an argument, Alex, can you remember that?
Let's not go back over things. Are you...
Yeah.
Val, listen, you know
No,
what?
I am proud, but what I'm saying also is, like, I can't be just like, it takes two sides to tango, do you know what I mean? Like, he's been chatting about me after that, days after that also, saying I caught him this.
Never.
Pardon?
I didn't speak about you afterwards.
Sorry, I
You
don't mean to
spoke about
interrupt, but
Just carry on, you two. Go on.
Val, can I ask how long you've been around Angie?
Me?
Yeah.
I know Angie with a long time, like.
So you would have seen everything that went on then?
But like I said, I'm not on TikTok 24/7, but what I saw, like, was, that's
so
my
you
honest
haven't-
opinion.
so you haven't-
it was
you
wrong
haven't
what he was
seen-
doing to her.
You haven't seen everything though, have you?
I said no because I haven't been. What I see, like, I give my opinion on
Right,
what I see.
so
Like,
I'm going to tell you, I've seen everything.
And like I said, I'm not even here to talk about Angie. I'm here to talk to Alex.
Angie started it, and Alex went back at her, and it was backwards and forwards for months and months, and that's how it went on.
Anyway,
And
I'm
the
not here to
account-
talk about Angie. I'm
the
here to talk
account-
to Alex. Alex,
Yes,
I
I'm
did
just
say that to you.
explaining to you because you don't want to listen. The account you're on about, the guy that recorded her clapper, Charlie Ferry,
Yeah, I know him.
was speaking derogatory to younger men. So Alex made an account.
So Alex did make the account. You confirmed that Alex did make the account.
Let me explain. Let me explain before you jump. It was an account to catch Charlie out to prove that he's.
So that was my point. I was wondering
It was
why
to
would
prove-
somebody. Sorry, who
It
can I
was-
just say?
You're not letting me finish.
Yeah, but you're not. You're
not letting me land. You're not letting me land.
Let
me land. It was to prove that Charlie Ferry's lies were not for over 18s. So the account was set at 17, and Alex managed to get into the account, into Charlie's live on a 17-year-old account to prove that Charlie Ferry was speaking derogatory to younger men while children were allowed to get into the live. That was the whole point.
Okay,
of the
now can I
account.
speak? Can I answer you now, love, please? Yeah.
Go on, answer them.
Right. Okay, so that's why where I come from, yeah, and where I was brought up, we would find that very, very strange behaviour of a fully grown arse man to make now, Pearl, please, like, be honest here now. Come on, like.
Sorry, I'm just talking for WhatsApp.
No,
Go
but just
on.
give your honest opinion now. If you're a straight up forward person, yeah. Where I come from, yeah, and the way I was raised, and the way we might be old fashioned, whatever, yeah, we'd find that very, very wrong. Even who would even think about that? Like, you could have made any kind of a profile, man.
Because it was to prove.
Okay.
Because this man.
Hold on a
because
minute.
this
Can I just say some? 1 minute. Can I just say something? Right. Listen.
God's sake, this is going so west.
No, if you're like, listen, you from Amakanda people and our people don't take any notice in anybody speaking to any age. So come on, Val.
No, I'm not, but I'm wondering that. That's what
don't try and
No,
Can I just say
that's what I'm
something,
going
right?
off of.
Can I just say something?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say to Alex a
No,
while ago. I
no.
knew there was something about a profile, and he was
Yeah,
saying,
listen,
no,
it wasn't. That wasn't the reason why you called it, though. That wasn't the reason why you said
Oh
it.
my
You said
God.
you was agreeing with Andrew. But the
No, I
fact
said, no, I didn't. I said, you should leave the woman alone, and I'm still saying it today. I'm not going back on anything I said.
Jesus Christ. Like,
Please,
honestly. Fucking hell, mate. This is what I mean about people. They just talk over you and you can't talk. Anyway, right, this is what I mean. The fact of the matter is, there was no picture put on it. There wasn't a child's profile. There was no name on the account. It was just literally, I set the date of birth. I recorded it going into his live, and then I recorded myself deactivating the account. That was it. There was no child. There was no pictures. There was no fucking name on the account. It was literally just a dot, and I recorded the profile. I recorded going in the live, leaving the live, and that was it.
Okay. So that's what, at the time, like I said to you, and like after I said to you, well, I'm sorry if I came across too strongly, but that was my opinion. As you say on TikTok, everyone's had their opinion. And again, like I said, I apologise for that. But for you to come up here today and say it was all because of Angie, I did say I didn't like what was happening, but that wasn't the reason why I said that to you, Alex.
So, okay, so you say you don't like all this pedo stuff, right? Okay, so would you allow a convicted paedophile in your box to tell them their side of the story?
Would I allow a convicted paedophile on my box? No, I don't know what my box anyone's. When my daughter goes live, we have
So
karaoke.
if you were live, would you allow a convicted paedophile in your box? Well, Angie did twice.
Well, never when I was in contact with her. And like I
And
said,
she also defended
I don't
Jimmy
care what
Savile.
Angie does with her life.
Well, you clearly do, because you've got her back. So you're talking about somebody who said that,
I didn't come up here to talk about Angie. I came to talk to Alex.
Paedophile was innocent, and she also allowed 2 paedophiles that are convicted
Yes, I came
into
to
a
talk
box.
to Alex. Says, Pearl asked me to come in the box. She said, because someone was looking at me for the other night, and I said, oh God, who?
The whole
and it was
point
Alex.
is, don't
I never
jump to
denied it. I
something
didn't
you
come here
don't
to
know about.
Angie or
Look, you
anybody. I
said
came
to
to talk to
Val,
Alex.
you're not around 24/7, so you
No, I'm
don't
not.
see everything that happens.
I'm
so
not.
don't jump on everything that Angie says.
1 minute. So, listen, let me just think this. All Cats jumped up for to say how that, I didn't even know about that, but how that was set up. So now do you understand why he done what he done over Charlie Fairy? But at the same time...
there's a big picture behind this, though. The reason why the count was made was because Charlie Fairy, 2 days prior to that, right, was talking to a 19-year-old lad who's a 50-year-old man, and he's on about putting his downstairs stuff over some guy's face as a 19-year-old man. And he was saying, don't worry, I can say what I want in my life, because my life is always set to 18+. And that's why it was done, just to prove a point.
Miss Pineapple thing where he was interviewing her, asking about S work and stuff and going into full detail.
Anyway, like I said, I
don't even know who you are. Well, if you put your real name on.
Do you want to say anything else to me, Alex?
I know Angie's affected by me getting in your box earlier. Cry about it, Angie, because you've been caught out in your lies, and you can ring the police. And let me tell you again, if I was going to turn up at your house, like you keep saying I have, I ain't just going to turn up and record your front door. I'm going to turn up and smash your fucking teeth out your mouth. And that's all I've got to say. And that's not a threat either, it's a promise. I wouldn't just turn up and record your front door.
Anyway, Pearl, like I said, babe, I came in the box as you asked me to.
Alex and Val, two. Is this sorted between you? Are you going?
I never thought no more about it. I didn't think that the man was going to keep going on. To be honest with you, like, and he's often seen me live. He can inbox me or anything. Like, I don't block anybody.
I haven't seen you live. I haven't seen you once live. I'll be honest with you.
So
that's because I only go live. We do karaoke. We don't do drama and all that kind of thing.
How do you feel about it now? Do you feel in a different way about it, or do you still feel the same?
To be honest with her, like I said, love me or hate me, like I said, I have the best respect in the world for you.
Yeah.
And
no, I'm just
that's on my opinion on it. I wouldn't class him as a pedo. I find it a very strange behaviour, to be honest. I can't change that, but I will apologise for calling you what I called you, Alex. But that kind of behaviour does give me them kind of vibes, and I can't sit here, Pearl, and say that I apologise to him on multiple occasions, but I always get kicked out the box. But I just find that behaviour strange. So can you understand that, Alex, or not?
Sorry, Val, can I interrupt for 1 second?
Sorry, look, I came in here to talk to Alex. Okay? I feel like everyone is questioning Val, okay? I'm quite capable of taking my own half, even if the whole lot of the boxes came at me. But Pearl asked me to come in and speak to Alex. I'm not in here for a Q&A. I'm here to talk to Alex.
Do you accept Val's apology or not?
And I have actually nothing against him in the lines of anything he's done.
I could have thought something out here, but it looks like it made things a whole lot worse, for fuck's sake.
Okay.
The thing is, there's like saying that because obviously that situation, he goes, obviously that's the way I think. Like, that's a really poor way to think. Like, I just literally told you, right? There was literally, it wasn't a child's account.
No, you didn't. You said it was about Angie first when I came in. When you first joined this box,
Well,
Alex,
that's what it was.
you done
That's
it
what I'm
because
saying,
of Angie. That's what you
It
said.
was to do with Angie, because me and Angie...
questioned you about the profile, and you wouldn't answer me a minute ago about the profile, Alex.
She could literally make a corpse walk. I swear to God.
Let's talk one at a time, because none of us can hear what you're saying.
Honestly, right, it's literally, she must love the sound of her voice, I promise you now, because literally no one can get a word in. No one can get a word in. Because I can assure you now, what happened was, me and you was in Michelle's box, regardless of the reason you had that about me, Angie said, oh, bullying or something again, and you went, oh yeah, you need to lay off Angie, and I said, blah blah blah. I said, Angie, you can talk. You called me a pedalo, and you went, maybe you are one. That's what happened to a T. That's the reason why.
I deny that. I never denied it.
Well, you said it's back.
I asked you about the profile thing. I said it's very strange. I said behaviour. I said making a profile of a child's thing, and that's my opinion. I'm still holding it today.
But you didn't mention the profile.
I came in as you requested, yeah, because like I said, this person is a nobody to me. I just done it for the sake of you. And like I said, I'm not here to run anybody down. I'm here, Pearl, because I like you and I talk to you.
Listen, I just didn't want anybody to think that I'm sitting with anybody with bad intentions, because I'm not.
I told you my reason at the time, Pearl. Like I said, that's my honest opinion.
Yeah.
And I can't do anything else. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what I'm saying? So, for me, I wouldn't sit with anybody like what Alex is getting blamed of, basically. There, he wouldn't be in my box if I thought for 1 second it was that way out. And so I just wanted to make this clear too, because then that reflects on me. Pearl's sitting with all wrong-uns in a box, and you know for a fact who's going to jump all over that? Poison.
Sorry, Pearl, could I just sorry to interrupt, because I just find this all double standards, Val, with all due respects, right? I know you're speaking to Alex. But wait, let me finish. I sat in someone's box, had an opinion that I would never, if I had a daughter, would never agree with her getting married at 15 years old. You came into the box and jumped down on me and said that I'm vile for having opinions like that. Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's
so
because
I feel
when
that
I told
this is
you,
majorly
when I told you that I had a child at 15, you said my partner was a peddler.
I never said your partner's a peddler.
You said my partner was a peddler because I was a mother at 15. I can remember you now exactly, your conversation. My partner is no peddler, okay? And I was pregnant at 15 and gave birth at 16. What business has that got to do with TikTok? Or what business have you gone around telling people?
You came into the box to put your life on TikTok.
You said your partner was
you weren't even in the box.
And you were a peddler.
Pearl, wait a second.
Drama
Pearl,
bullshit, yeah?
She wasn't in the box, right? I was in.
Excuse me, I got into the box because what you were speaking about, a young girl
I didn't agree with
pregnant.
if I had a 15-year-old daughter getting married, and you came at me, start screaming and shouting me because I didn't agree with that.
You turned around.
Do you know how double standards you are right now? Calling Alex that.
Please, one at a time. You're all allowed to talk one at a time. All I'm going to say on that matter, my mother had me when she was 16, so I have to just sit back.
So would that make your father proud but the man is living or dying a paedophile? No?
Definitely not.
Thank you. So this woman underneath me, Courtney, is that your name?
I never called
Yeah, you turned around and said, okay, pull up the screen recording it. You can remember me so well. Pull up the screen recording and the proof of it. Pearl, I don't do drama.
I just think it's double standards for you to come here on this app and say
you
that.
call my partner a paedophile, okay? And
I never called your partner a paedophile. Go get the screen recording.
You said if I was pregnant at 15.
This is going on any further. Listen, if that was said, it was wrong because my mother had me at 16 and I don't think it was
said, Pearl. I swear my mother's grave that was said.
My father's certainly no peddler.
You said I was groomed. My partner was grooming me then. There was something on the time about someone grooming.
Right, listen, on this occasion.
Yeah, I'm going to go on here, Pearl.
No, Val, you're welcome in here anytime.
Yeah, I know that, babe. Thanks. And let me know, babe, when you're in London, yeah? And we're definitely meeting up 100%. Drop me out. Talk to you in a bit.
Now, please.
Love you lots.
Love you too, my Val. Bye. Sorry, but Courtney, please unmute. What I'm trying to say on there is why I stepped back from that conversation was my mum was 16 when she had me. So
Pearl, I don't have an issue. Do you know what? The world has changed. Yeah. I just said about my personal stance. If I had a 15-year-old daughter, I've got a son. I personally wouldn't let him get married at 15. If I had a daughter, I wouldn't want her to get married and have children. That's what I'm saying. Like, that is my that was just my view. I'm not coming at anyone else. I wasn't calling anyone a paedophile.
Age now, and that's what they've done. And listen, some of our kind of people still get married.
Do you know what it is? Do you want me to be real with you, right? This is how crazy this is, right? Let me tell you now, right? So, okay. So I made an account, right, with no picture, no, just a dot, no nothing, and I'll get called a peddler for it, right? But yeah, you can shit, but she agrees with shagging 15-year-olds. Is that what it is? Yeah, okay. This is what I mean, man. This is what I mean with this app. Like, literally, I did something to prove that Charlie Fairy was a weird creep, and I get called a peddler by her, and that's accepted, right? But yet then she agrees with people shagging 15-year-olds and having kids.
My mum wasn't 15; she was 16, and it was when I was born, she was nearly 17, but she was still 16, and there was no difference in the ages. But that was the thing that was done back then. But I'm still not having my father called a peddler.
Yeah, of course not. It's just mad.
My mum was 15 when she met my real dad and got pregnant at 16. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm not sitting here saying that. It's just I only just had that opinion, but it's the fact she came up and started screaming and shouting at me, saying that she agrees with even nowadays 15-year-olds getting pregnant because she had got pregnant at 15.
No, I don't. Not
yeah, but no, what I'm trying to say is she was 15.
Oh, so listen, I don't know. I didn't know.
I mean, that's all I'm saying. Like she told everyone she was 15, and what I'm saying is.
But why I stepped in there for, because my mother was 16, and I think my father was 17 at the time. But so when I was born, she was nearly 17. And he'll have maybe been nearly 18. But even still, I wouldn't sit here because I'd be a cunt too and have my father or my mother caught wrong uns for having me at a young age. That was what was done then.
Pearl.
Oh, this fucking turned out nice again.
Pearl, can I say something? I'm going to change the subject. I want you to hear me out and do not butt in, please. Because I know what you're like. You're quick and sharp and you have to say what you got to say.
Right, everybody mute up and let Snowflake talk, please.
Right, what's happening between you and Angie is crazy. The both of yous are being set up by other creators. And the both of yous are being set up to drag each other down while these creators are covering up something else. I think both of you should try and just be civil with each other.
Definitely not. Go on.
Right then, not speak to each other or talk about each other, because these other creators are having a great laugh out of it and covering up what they are doing themselves.
Are you finished, yeah?
Yep.
Right. Firstly, never in a lifetime do I ever want to be friends with that infested flea bag over the other side, end of. Secondly, do you agree with constantly calling out people jippos? Do you agree with
no, I don't agree with that. But
agree? Wait a minute, Snowflake. Do you agree with getting little babies up and frightened through the night when she, and I've proved it, and I'll still keep proving it, sent all them stuff out to where my grandbabies is at? So you agree with that? You were sitting there live and Snowflake.
I don't agree with it. But who made you prove it, Pearl?
Let me talk. You sit in Angie's live. You are from the same people I am from. But up to you then, you must agree that with what she says, because if I didn't agree with something, I've never ever heard you call her out. I've been in on my fake account and I've seen you in there. So I've seen what's been said, but to me, you agree with what she says and that's fine. I'm not telling you where to go, what not to do, but please, my Snowflake, don't come across here and saying I'm being set up by nobody but Poison Eyeballs. End of fact. All this bringing other creators into it's a heap of shit. And if any creator's got a problem with me, step forward, come and tell me, and let's deal with it. End of.
I'm trying to tell you, Pearl, these big creators are setting you and Angie
up. Nobody's setting us up. It's dirty.
They are, and honestly,
A dirty
And I do not agree with Jippos. I don't agree with that name. I do not agree. I do not agree with anybody going to your site at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning.
Snowflake, one thing. Have you ever really went in his her for saying them words then?
No, I've never went in her.
So to me, that's a fake person. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not a fake person. I'll tell you what I am.
Why do you sit in there
I'm
and
a real
think that
person.
you don't agree?
I see every side of the story. I see every side, Pearl, and I know what you've got.
Let me
You've
talk,
got a
and then
sharp
I'll shut
temper,
up.
and you've got a
Then I'll
sharp
shut
man.
up, and I'll let you talk. I have seen you in there. I've seen what you say. I've seen your gift there. So you've never gone in his hair. So really, you agree. You agree with what she says, and I can't tell you where to go and what to do. But to me, that is as fake as fuck. That's all I'm saying. Now you say what you've got to say.
Who's bigger than you, Pearl? You know when someone says like...
Can I say something, please, Alex? The reason why I like Andrew...
1 minute. I'm not bigger than nobody on this app, and nobody is better than me or bigger than me. We are all, it doesn't matter if you've got 1 followers or 10, we are all the same. The only thing that we are on this app, we bring different things. Some people like you, some don't. You'll have your diehard supporters, and then other ones that will be waiting forever. That's the only thing different that we are. But always remember, everybody in the comments, everybody who's got an account on here, we are all the same. Nobody is better than you.
Now, can I say something, please, Pearl?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know when everyone knocked you back and didn't want nothing to do with you? Mm-hmm. No one at all wanted nothing to do with you over that one word that you says?
Yeah.
Who was the person that talked to you and befriended you?
Can I answer this?
No, I'm talking to Pearl.
Well, because I'm going to answer you very fast.
No.
It was her, and you know for why. And it's come out of her own mouth, Snowflake. I am not saying this to go at her. She said, when the whole app's against somebody, I befriend them. And you know why she fucking befriends them for? So big a divvy me. For the views, for the controversy, whatever that word is, like where you go against the grain. And because everybody was at it, she knew she'd get the fucking views into her home. That was the only thing. Then she tried to say I'd said all kinds on a private phone call. Go kiss my blood. That's the word for it. I said fuck all. And that's why then phone call messages will never ever appear, because she's a born-faced liar and she just loves it. Anything for the views, anything to go against the grain, and she'll always back the underdog.
I truthfully think the both of you have been set up, Pearl, believe me, by bigger creators.
Oh, Snowflake, by who though? Who they been set up by? She keeps
I'm
saying
not going to mention it. If you have a look around the app and you realise what's going on tonight at 8 o'clock, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Anything with me than my Snowflake.
You're full of shit.
I'm not full of shit, love.
Don't speak to them creators.
You don't know me. You don't
know me either. You're a bullshitter. You're full of shit. You come up here. You're sitting in Angie's box. You're full of shit. You never pull her up on what she says, but you're coming over here and telling Pearl that she's wrong. You're full of shit.
Frankie, who do you think you're talking to?
Snowflake Express in the bottom left-hand corner. You're full of shit.
About you, where you're from, and what you say.
Did anyone say where I'm from? I'm just saying you're full of shit. You're full of shit, mate.
You will not talk down to me. I will not allow that. I will not take that shite from you.
You're full of shit. You're a snowflake. Exactly what your name is.
No, my name is Alice.
Alice, who the fuck is Alice? Shut up.
Well, you gobshite. Now don't talk down to me.
You're full of shit.
Go ahead, Frankie.
I'm not talking down to you.
Can I say something, please?
I'm not talking down to you. I'm telling you you're full of shit. I'm calling your bullshit.
I'm not full of shit. I'm not full of shit. I went to the toilet this morning, you gobshite.
Snowflake, if you thought anything about me, right?
It's not about what I think, it's what I see, Pearl.
Now, believe it. Who do you think is setting us up?
I can't win on this, Inick.
Do you know who's setting this all up? Angie, to get the views, to get the drama, because she knows what's happening tonight.
It cannot be Angie, because
No, I mean, she's deliberately doing this.
Who asked you, Pearl, to get the evidence out about the phone calls?
Pearl did, because she's fuming about someone sending something to her house, obviously.
Nobody else. Not one person.
No, someone asked you to prove
EQ Minx, sorry, this morning.
Okay. All right then.
EQ Minx.
Yeah. You read me inbox Pearl. I've been inboxing you all week.
I can't get messages.
Well, I can't wait on this.
Alice,
You understand what I'm saying?
Who the fuck is Alice?
1,000,000%. There's only one person has asked me to show the proof and stop blaming her because I'm telling lies. Is EQ Minx.
Right, okay then. Well, there's two lives tonight at 8 o'clock. And what they want a big argument today.
Just say it. What can anybody do?
All right then, okay. There's a live tonight with Rickster. There's a live tonight with EQ. Right?
So who was setting me up? Just say it.
They're all setting you up. They're setting Angie up as well.
Do you think Rickster and EQ are going to want the views taken away from them?
Exactly.
Why would they put drama with every other people?
No. It's not like that. It's not like it goes deeper.
She's talking in riddles.
Snowflake, you need to go back to your media because you're just deluded.
She's talking in riddles.
Snowflake, I'm not being funny, but I think you're a bit late to the party because Corey come in earlier and said Rickster won't be doing this no more. He's back to
isn't he doing it? Well, Andrew just said a few minutes ago that he will be doing it.
Oh, there you go.
Well, listen here, Snowflake. I'm watching Corey on a second device. He's already gone live and put the voice notes out there. So I suggest you go back to your leader because you're just deluded.
I suggest you don't talk down to me like a clown.
What are you going to do about it?
Right, don't talk down to me a clown.
What
just
are
because
you going
you're
to do about
behind
it?
our phone. Don't do that to me. Talk to me civil and I'll talk back to you civil. I wasn't talking to you in the beginning. I was talking to Pearl.
I'm not
I wasn't talking to any of you.
But you've come on this platform.
I was talking to Pearl.
But you've come on Pearl's platform knowing she's got a box full of people.
To Pearl.
So, if it's...
But you don't call Angie up on her bullshit, do you?
Butterfly, 1 second. I know that you're only being nice, but 1 second. Just let me talk to Snowflake, please. So, if you think it's Angie, Rickster, and who else?
I don't think Angie is setting you up. I think Angie is being set up.
Right, so it's Rickster and who else?
Rickster and Evil Queen. Truth. I'll just come out with it. Yeah.
So, like, how have you come to this conclusion?
I can't win under Inick is what I'm saying to you, but I will try and get through to you some other way.
Message me. You'll have to message me on my backup account then.
Right, okay then. All right then, I'll do that. And listen, Pearl, I'm not arguing with you.
I'm not arguing with you, but what I'm just saying is, like, you've come on here to tell me that you're setting up and you don't agree with whatever's going on, but you're sitting in Angie's box and you're like...
Yeah, I do sit in Angie's box. I do like Angie. I sit in your... I talk to you as well, Pearl.
Have I ever once said to you, don't go in there or you're not welcome in mine?
You've seen all the inboxes.
No,
Pearl,
you've
seen all the inboxes that I have sent to you.
When she's saying the Jippo word and the pikey word and not pull her up on it and then come in here and have this say to me.
It was pulled up on that by only Tony, Angie.
But that's his opinion. If I pulled her up on it, and if you felt strongly about it, you'd have pulled her up on it.
But I was there at the time.
You know what, Tamara, it doesn't work like that on this app. It doesn't work like that. And that's why people don't like me for. Because whoever tries to set me up, I've done nothing wrong.
I'm not going to be a big friend or a lick-ass Pearl. I'm just telling you, I like Delusive Angie because she stood by Gypsy Queen after what Torian says.
That's fine.
And I'll always stand by Delusive Angie because she stood by Gypsy Queen after what Torian
And she's had Torian in her box since.
So she has, but she's still
there you
by
go.
Gypsy
there
Queen.
You go. With the all up was going to Torian. Well, hold on a minute, Snowflake. I went in as well at Torian for what she said to Gypsy Queen. So don't make out Angie's been a fucking good one here. Angie does it for views, and let's be right. So no, I didn't do it for views. I done it because I cared about Gypsy Queen. But what I did say, they were both as bad as each other, what was said.
Yeah, but then you went back on it because you cared about Miss Red more.
What you on about?
Because Gypsy Queen said something about Miss Red, you went back on it and it had nothing to do with it.
Because she was calling them wrong-uns, and the only question that I asked to Gypsy Queen was, please, my Gypsy Queen, stop saying that because I sit with him, so that's making me a fucking wrong-un too.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to say to you. You went back on it, do you know what I mean? And you had Torian in the box.
I never went back on it. Me and Gypsy Queen hasn't fell out. Not 1,000,000%. We haven't fell out. We just don't go into each other's boxes. I'll always have Gypsy Queen's back. But what I wasn't allowing there was for Gypsy Queen to say I'm sitting with wrong-uns. They're not fucking wrong-uns, Snowflake. Definitely not wrong-uns.
Torian is a wrong-un. Torian is a wrong-un, Pearl.
Oh, can I just
I'm on about Miss Red. I'm on about Miss Red.
I didn't say Miss Red was a wrong-un.
You've just said why me and Gypsy Queen I went back on it was because I stood up for MissRed.
Yeah, that's the reason why you went back on it, but I didn't say that Miss Red's a wrong-un.
Back on it. I didn't go back on it. I still stand by. You should not have said that about Gypsy Queen's child.
Listen to me, please, Pearl. I thought you went back on it
She's talking in
because
riddles,
of what
if I'm
was
honest.
said about Miss Red. That's what I thought. And I thought that you and Gypsy Queen was not speaking. So I stood by Angie because Angie still stood by Gypsy Queen.
You what, Snowflake? Say that again.
Right, I'll explain it one more time. I thought that you had a falling out with Gypsy Queen because of what she says about Miss Red, and that you says that you want nothing to do with it no more, right? But Angie still stood by Gypsy Queen, and I stood by Jerusha Angie because of that, which I will stand by her because of that. Then I did see Torian in your box, and I was disgusted because she was in your box. Then I did see her in Angie's afterwards.
And you've been in Angie since. And you've been in here since.
Yes, I agree with that.
Listen, if you're going to say it, just come out and say it. Me and Gypsy Queen hasn't fell out. I don't agree with what Torian done, but I also said to Gypsy Queen's face, I didn't agree with what she said about Gypsy Queen. About Torian.
No, about Miss Red.
No, about Miss Red. No, of course. Miss Red's my friend.
That's what I'm saying to you.
Friend.
The story I thought it was.
She's not a wrong-un. She's not a wrong-un.
The story I thought it was, you fell out with
if you come
Gypsy
over
Queen over Miss Red.
I'm sorry, you're my own kind. I'm sorry, go and sit with Angie. You go and stay over at Angie's side. Now I've had enough. Go on, Miss Red's not a wrong and she's my real life friend. My real life friend. I speak to on the phone. I didn't agree with Tori and I didn't agree with what Gypsy Queen said, but I'll always have Gypsy Queen's back. She's one of my own. She's one of my own. There you go. Snowflake, listen, don't even start that over here. So you're looking good for poison eyeballs. You go and sit over there, me babby. Now you're not welcome in my box.
Sorry, I'm going to say this, but Angie didn't give a fuck what Torian said. She did it. She said it because she didn't like Torian. That's as simple as that.
Say what I'm saying about my lives, they can go tits up in a fucking second. Listen, I am as real as they fucking come, right? Angie doesn't give a flying F about nobody on this app except herself and her views. She'll chuck anybody under the fucking bus, but Miss Red is my real life friend and I'm not having her called. No, I'm not having her called a wrong one. What? She said lots of things on this app, like I've said lots of things, like everybody said lots of things. Well, I'm sorry. The what I call a wrong-un is like a Jimmy Savile, like the fucking all the rest of the wrong-uns that's on this app. Get a life, my snowflake. If you've come over here to impress Angie, you don't have to, because now I'm telling you, Anya, I want my own. Keep over there with Angie, I don't need this. And you've definitely got no morals because you sit in the box time and time again, just like you were the other day when you said you were absolutely boiling that Torian was in my box, but yet you still go and sit over there with Angie, gift Angie, kiss Angie's all when she's got Torians in the box. Well, sorry, well, I'm sticking up for my friend as well, Miss Red. She's not a wrong-un. Angie is, well, if that's what you think, and you think Miss Red's a wrong-un, shame on you. But as for Gypsy Queen, I'll always have Gypsy Queen's back. She's one of my own. We just don't. And I certainly haven't fell out with her. And I don't agree. Do not agree of both sides what was said. Don't you come in here and tell me what I think and what I agree with. End of. Oh, fucking.
Gail, can I just apologise for shouting in your live? People like that just wind me up.
I never even heard you.
Oh, well, that's all right then. I just wanted to apologise. I hate shouting in other people's lives.
Percy, come in here to cause shit.
Mods, do me a favour, go back through the chat, please. Mute whatever comment you find belonging to her and then block her out. She's not, and I've told her to her face she's not welcome in my life no more. I can be done without that.
She come over here, pointing to...
You've gone over here to score points with poison eyeballs. Well, let me tell you, you could give poison eyeballs the lottery and 10 unis a day, and the minute she's got no use for you, she'll kick you under the bus, just like she's kicked everybody else. Wake up and smell the cookies.
If she knows who's doing this, that and the other, why didn't she just come out with it instead of running around fucking circles?
Yeah, I'll be real. I do believe that people are getting set up. I don't believe you're getting set up. I believe people are, but I think it was the right message, wrong messenger. So she can't come over here and say what you said when she sits over there. It's simple as.
Yeah.
I don't believe it's over here, though. I don't believe there's any setups over this side of TikTok. I don't believe that's the case at all, because I don't think anyone over here gets involved in all that drama between EQ, and I know we do F1.
I don't. But
yeah, I don't think we do.
She was in your comments, Alex, this morning, and she was saying whatever she was saying, and then the video you were playing, and she went, "Oh, Pearl Price reposted it." I said, "Yes, exactly," and I'll keep reposting videos. Because look what she done to Devon. She come up for no reason whatsoever and said, we need to make awarenesses of people with DV and all of these whatever they are, fucked if I know. But that was wrong. That was so wrong. The way that she done it. And so I will keep reposting videos of EQ. EQ, I've got no loyalty to. She's got none to me. I have got no loyalty to nobody. Me friends, yes. Apart from that, no loyalty. I ride solo. End of. And if nobody likes what I say, nobody's getting your hand, twisting it up your back and making you sit there like a little chihuahua watching me rhyme on with my load of shit. If you don't like it, blockers up the top, move on and go and sit with another 40-faced person. That's all I can say. And I'll never stop being me. I'll always be real. I'll always be true. And if you don't like it, basically fuck off. Sorry, if you want to sit with fake-ass people, go and sit over such as poison eyeballs. Go and sit in EQs. Do you know what I'm saying? False as the day is long. Go and sit where you want. I'm not false. And I'll say what I say with jest.
Pearl's right. Pearl's straight to the point, and she stays in her own lane like a lot of other people. She stay in their own lane too. I'm not talking to anybody in here.
Have a little chat, yous. I'm just going for a quick little puff of me granny because I'm pissed off.
Pearl, just before you go, Snowflake said that you and Angie have been played off against each other, yeah? Whoever's doing it, how the hell have they got an hold of Angie's number?
What you on about?
You know, when she said that you two are being played off against each other, yeah? Well, if you two are being played off against each other, and it isn't Angie that sent those messages or whatever happened on Friday night.
How nothing about it. I've got the proof and I've put it up. It won
exactly.
It's her.
It's definitely her. So if it isn't her, the way she was putting it, you two are being played off. So if it's somebody else, how have they gotten hold of Angie's number?
If Angie feels somebody's made another account of her phone, which all of them details is on, you know that where it flies about in the sky, what can't be deleted. It's all there.
It's all there.
So can I ask, so is the number you've got, is that the one that's been getting the codes to set up accounts? Is that what it is?
Right, put me in the big box, please, Frankie, till I show you something effects.
I don't know how to put you in the big box. I can only put everyone else in.
Oh. Yeah, I know that, Chester, but how the hell are they using a separate phone with Angie's number on it?
Can you put her in box, King?
No, you can't. You need one more. You need to remove one person.
Right. I'll put myself in the big box. Where a bit. Right. This is the first message I'm going to show you. Right. Look me. I feel like a bastard professor. So turn the comments off. Frankie, only Frankie, turn the comments off. On a food place or wherever, you know, like that fucking Ucker Fish or the Tinder, right? Mm-hmm. You have to press the code and accept that code onto your phone for verification, whatever you call it, to say, yes, this is the number I'm using, this is my account. So how can that number come up on somebody else's phone? Go and take a flying fuck.
Exactly, how can it?
End of.
How can it?
Right, I'm going to have me
Well, the way Snowflake was putting it, it can't be anybody that's playing that's playing the pair of them off. It's just impossible for somebody else to do.
That's what I've told her. I've showed her phone number on here. If she's got any issues with it, go to the fucking police, because I've got all the evidence here. I won't be running to the popo, but I will keep putting them messages up just to show basically like what a Kent you are. If you've got a problem, go to the popo, say, look what she's done, put my number up on before anybody else goes on. My address is all over the internet. I am 5 East Owl, for real caravan site. That's my address. My telephone number, Angie's put it out loads of times. Do your worst with it. But anybody is welcome to my gate, and I promise that nobody will be turned away. So is anybody going to turn up to my gate? They have to have a funny pair of kahunas, because they're coming here for one reason and one reason only. But the gate is always open. Nobody will be turned away. So there you go. I've given my address out. My number's all over the internet. Do your best with it. Now I'm going for a fag.
Guys, I know she said hook a fish, but she means plenty of fish.
I mean, I
think that needs to be a new dating app, so.
Yeah, hook a fish.
I love Pearl when she gets things wrong like that.
The thing is, there's people in the chat saying, "Oh, SIM cards can be cloned." No, you really think someone's going to go to the fucking hassle of cloning SIM cards? Let's not be real. Let's be honest with ourselves now. That ain't happening. Just stupid.
Can I just put it out there? She's over there, and she's well, she's now saying she's got recordings of Rickster basically telling her to keep stum over the actual assault. Otherwise, things are going to go Pete-tong for her, basically.
There you go. So you only need a couple of...
She's starting to panic now, she is.
I just think all this shit that's gone on has gone too deep and people are panicking, so everyone's going to get thrown under the bus.
I'm not panicking.
Literally.
I'm not panicking.
No, not you. We're not worried about something else. We've just signed up to hook a fish.
I'm already signed up to it, and this Tinder thing, and a load of other muckies in fucking whatever you call them, right? But let me tell you, and I'll keep saying it out there, I don't have to go on no dirty website. If I wanted the box knocked off us, I could go and get the box knocked off me anytime I want. Even to the age of us, I haven't been poked with the ugly stick. I'm not in bad shape for nearly 60-year-old. And like I say, propositioned all the time. So if I wanted the box office and want to be a dirty woman, I don't need fucking hook a fish or Tinder. I can go and get the fucking box knocked off me anytime I want.
You know what you've just done, pal? You know what you've just done? Carry on, Frank. What are you saying?
I said I've just recorded that, so I'll put that as your profile in your bio.
Do you know what you've just done, mate? Do you know what you've just done, pal? To all the people that are struggling to find love, you've just called them dirty people.
I know. No, I said a dirty website.
Well,
it's not a dirty website.
Well, and listen, always, whoever you are, have pride in yourself, right? You don't need these dirty fucking filthy websites to go and find yourself a boyfriend. Do it the old-fashioned way. Go out, meet somebody properly out. At least you know they're the real person. You know, all done up with these filters on this fucking... I'll have to come back, everybody. Sorry about that. I'm drinking more coffee than enough. I'll never get up for work in the morning. I'll give you 3 guesses who kept... you know why I was getting the violations there? Nobody will silence me on this TikTok. Nobody at all. Can I just say that? Like I say, I'll say what I want on my platform. I will do what I want, and not a soul on here will tell me not to. And I don't care if you're friend or enemy. Nobody on this platform will tell me what to say. Hiya, Bobby. Hiya, everybody.
I was muted then. Sorry, Paul. Guys, if you're in the box, let me know, because sometimes it messes up when you're in the boxes to see who's in there, because every time I press it to see who's in there, it decides that someone disappears.
Give Corey his due. He has said, opened up about his own personal life here on his live, like, spoke about everything being in care and everything.
He'll get, if he does what he says, when he's just come in and said he's not going back to them, not bothering with them, he'll get lots of backing on this app. Because you can't take it away from him. He's funny when he starts, end of, right? He can be a little Kent when he starts, and sometimes he absolutely, he's riled up, but he apologised. I accepted the apology, and I even sent him a hand out just to say thank you. I was in his live last night, and I was in his live today, just because I was pure nosy and wanted to see what was going on. But nobody's blocked out well. Unless I've blocked them, you know what I'm saying? But everybody can come in here and have the opinion, but I'm not going to have somebody come in and disagree with the way I've gone on and sit with the worst of the worst on the app. That's what I was trying to say. So I was absolutely raging.
So I think, Pearl, I think you should do how you've been doing your lives recently, just having a laugh, conversations, because I'm telling you that'll annoy her more than anything.
Exactly. But she was so two-faced. Well, listen, I go about my spying account. I go into lots of lives on my spying account. Lots of lives that I like to go into and listen to, but I daren't go in on my real account because then I'm called a racist. But I do love going in them lives and listening in them lives because, believe it or not, I'm trying to educate myself, and there's lots of things I didn't know till I sit in these lives. But if I was in on my own account, I'd either be blocked and kicked out. That quick, I'd get gravel rash on the butt area. Where I go in and I send a little at me and I say hi, and then I can get involved with the chat then, and nobody knows it's me. What do you reckon to that?
I reckon you're bossing this app every day, Pearl.
No, honestly, if I was
just being you
to me, they'd faint on the spot. But I genuinely like lots of people. I think they just don't like me. Yes, my Chester, we do, don't we? If something's going on, I'll ring Chester and I'll say, get on your fake account and get in this live. Come on, let's listen what's going on. And we do it all the time. So I will be open and honest about that. Even to poison, my Marianne, even to poison eyeballs. Oh, thank you, my no shit Sherlock. Oh, I've never talked to you for ages. Is Pearl Delusive Grinch? Who's fucking Delusive Grinch?
The one that goes in and just plays random music and that has a Grinch picture.
Oh.
What about sofa?
But I get in lots of lives and I just love to have a little gossip with everybody. But if you only knew they were talking to me and they talk to you lovely, and I just think, oh.
I just got sent this as well,
Have you seen what Chelsea EQ's now advertising on Facebook?
Well,
yeah, I just got sent this.
Where is it?
Thank you.
I advertised this company wants social housing disrepair team. They are not to be trusted. Has since came to light that the male called Corey Wild is in fact sharing private information. Do not trust.
Oh.
Wow, she goes low here, you know. She's too much.
Do you know, this is the problem on here, because she does things like that. Lots of people, and I mean lots of people, I don't mean people in the comments, but I think creators are scared of it. Well, I'm not. I'm actually not scared of nobody.
Wait, I thought he sold his company, actually. Someone just said that in the comments. I swear he said he was selling his company.
See, to me, that's a low blow. That's affecting somebody's income.
Yeah.
That's a low blow. This just shows she's panicking. Well,
to be fair, I think they've all gone low. I think every single one of them's gone low, like gone to the round of searching up fucking housing records and all this stuff, and leaking private information, leaking private messages, leaking private voice calls and all this stuff. I think they've all gone as low as each other, to be honest with you. Thank you, Keller.
And in a way, I do agree with EQ about, bear with me, when Corey was doing that lives about Bradley, did he speak to Bradley before doing those lives? Because even though it's all over the FYP, it was a little bit inappropriate to be fully sitting there speaking about it without Bradley's voice.
And I've just said that to Corey. Not in a lifetime would I get Jack Bradley or Rickster on here to speak about EQ. As much as what she doesn't like me, listen, that is her real life, and not once would I get myself involved, and you're going to come back. I know exactly what you're going to come back. But what I did with Mr. Pratt was he involved my relatives that's not here no more. So I thought, everybody, let's meet Joe. And that's what I done. So come at me for something. So I went back at him. He wanted to bring about my family, and the only one that he was hurting was their immediate family, if you get me meaning, on it. And so I thought, Joe's got on here with 2 TikToks. I haven't got Facebook, but I do know he was on Facebook with the same photo, with the same information. So I never put nothing out there that wasn't out, the same as he said. He put nothing out there that wasn't out. But why bring it? Yes, I know it was, and then also come and apologise, and it was ended. And then Mr. Pratt felt the need to bring it back up. Then Poison Eyeballs brought it back up. So listen, when they want to go low, I will go low back. So I understand why people do what they do. But for me, even as much as EQ can't stand to look at my face on a screen, I wouldn't once think of bringing, because she hasn't gone for me in the outside world. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Yes, on here, we'll always go backward and forwards and have digs at each other, but she hasn't took it into the real world for me.
Can I just say to Ollie, because they said, because it was on the FYP by them, but that doesn't matter. Like, obviously, Alex, for instance, doesn't talk about everything that's on the FYP because he knows what levels are okay to be speaking about and what's morally correct. Like, things that are being brought on by other people, that's personal life, that's not brought on by that individual is not right. It's not okay to speak about.
Yeah. So that's why I did, because it was fetched back up by him about my real life family. So I just repeated the favour. But what I'm trying to say is EQ hasn't gone for me in the real I am life. She hasn't affected me that way. So why am I going to do that to her on here? No.
I do think with Corey and EQ though, like, I think they're matching each other on how low they will go. And then it's like, you know, like, so she's now done this, so how far are they gonna go before it's like, you know what I mean, where it's, I don't know.
Where does it stop?
Yeah.
It's like that time when Corey was saying and doing whatever he was saying about me, then because it affected my real life, I've affected real life into it, and I've got my boys to contact him. Oh!
I want maybe more originality.
I don't think Sue knows she's in the box.
Sorry, dogs, just pressed it.
Oh, you're wrong. So that's what I'm saying. How low are they going to go? And do you know what people's forgetting on this app? Can I just say this? You know all of this, where they're getting at people in the real life, right?
Thank you, Nils.
Like, what if it really, really, really turned sour and then something serious happened in the real life?
Yeah.
Like, are they willing, for one, to ever risk, like, going away for a long time or anything like that? Do you know what I'm trying to say to you?
Yeah.
I asked it's a different thing, but then taking it to another level.
I think that's only a matter of time, Pale. I'll be honest. I think it's a matter of time before something really bad happens on this app to somebody.
Yeah.
Because when's it going to stop? Every week it gets lower and lower.
But we can all row, but taking it off the app is to an all-time low for me.
Well, that's kind of happened tonight. Oh, sorry.
That's what I was about to say. Do you want me to be totally honest? Even if, right, thanks, Laura, even if someone did do something to themselves or something happened, do you know what? The app still doesn't change.
No, I'm on about, are they prepared? I'm not on about that. I wasn't on about that. I'm on about, are they prepared to spend a lot of years in a prison cell? Because, let's face it, it gets to that bad. Never met up. Who's us to say whatever would happen?
Yeah.
But that's kind of happened today. I don't know if you know, but there was a fight involving NJ Host.
Was it an actual fight, though?
I seen him arguing with somebody on a live.
I heard it is on the Observer's YouTube. I did have a quick watch of it, and I did hear somebody say, "Do you want to be on the floor again, Angie?" So I think there was a bit of a fight, but the woman's got the camera like down, so you can't really see everything. And they turned up to his house, I think.
That's what I'm saying. Do you know what?
But yeah, I've just had confirmation. Yeah.
So who was that? NJ and who?
NJ and Biggs.
Yeah, someone called Biggs. I think her name, isn't it Biggs and Kezia or something like that?
Yeah.
I haven't got a clue.
They went to his mother's house apparently.
No.
And that's always a no-go, guys.
That's not nice either.
The unwritten rule of the streets.
That's not nice either.
It's not even though as if that's the first person to turn up at someone's house. So the turning up has been happening a lot, but luckily it hasn't got to the stage where there's police involved and proper arrests made and stuff, but it will do eventually.
Well, it has, if you think about it. Look what happened to EQ and Alyssa Frost. Oh, God, Alyssa Frost. What's her name again?
Yeah.
Big love, my Geordie. But that's what I'm saying. Are you prepared for when things go that low to spend a long time in a prison cell? You know what I'm saying?
Pearl, just so you know, because I've been scrolling through TikTok, you're being cammed too by several different lives.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine.
Yeah, I've seen some, but I think some are friendly though.
I think that's disgusting. If they want to know information or want to find out something, come onto the live. Be man or woman enough and come on and ask it.
Do you want me to be honest with you, Gon? What you find now is that because people want an honest platform, and it's like, and I full fair play to them if they want their platform and that. I actually like, people actually wanting to build a platform, build a community. But when people when they're trying to get like a struggle, what to do?
Wait there 1 minute. Can somebody let Jazz in? Oh, there.
Like if you want to,
that's a child, I think.
Just go about it the right way. Like do a few videos, come on, have a laugh, have a joke. There's no need to have so much drama and shit to go and start cam-2ing people. That's not nice.
Well, the thing is we do that ourselves as well.
Yeah, what I'm saying, mate, sometimes people are trying to build a platform and I'm unsure what they want to do with them. So what they'll do is they'll just cam-2 people.
Get in the box if I've upset. Who's your cousin?
It's no one's up to you, Pearl. You've upset no one. It looks like a child. They're acting like a child in the comments. You've upset my cousin.
Well, they've got one follower.
Well, there you go.
They're in the box.
No, well, they're in the box now.
They've got one follower.
They can't even spell edits right, Pearl.
So they're coming up to say whatever they're saying to try and get us thinged. Just put those out, please. Mute them and put them out. So the only one that we've had a little backwards and forwards with and that I've said not to come into the live is Snowflake, because she's agreeing with Angie when she calls us them derogatory words. I'm not going to say because I don't know if that's why I got a warning for. And then come over here to have a go at me when she's sitting with Angie. So if that's the case there, yes, I'm still standing by it.
No, that was just a child. That is, Pearl, just a random child. Can't even spell edits right. Just leave them to it.
I just think it's disgusting. If people want to know something or want to find out something, be a man or be a woman about it and just come into the live and ask it.
Exactly, Mike, exactly. So, you know Snowflake? Do you know Snowflake or not?
No.
Right, well, she's from our kind of people, right? Now, she sits over with Poison Eyeballs. You know who Poison Eyeballs is? Now, Poison Eyeballs goes in with the, I'll say hippo, but with a git on the front, or Ike with a pit on the front, right?
Yeah.
So she agrees with that. She's never once pulled her up on it, but she felt the need to come across here and pull me up on things about Gypsy Queen.
Okay.
Why am I going to sit here like a tater?
Obviously, you're going to defend yourself. Yeah, obviously, you're going to defend yourself and obviously stick up for what you know is what you know.
Gypsy Queen hasn't got a thing. Listen, I'll always have Gypsy Queen's back, and I said it to Gypsy Queen's face, and I said it to Torian's face. Tori and what she said, and I'll still stand by it, was the lowest thing I've ever heard on here. Them noises, I'll never ever get them out of my head. And Gypsy Queen, I said I didn't agree with her because our kind of people doesn't believe in bringing people who's not here no more, and especially going in for children. So I don't agree with none of it. But what me and Gypsy Queen had, like, and it wasn't even an argument because me and Gypsy Queen still okay with each other, was over Miss Red. She was called, I forget what she called her now. And I said, stop Gypsy Queen saying that. I said, because you're calling, I'm sure it was Alex and Miss Red. I couldn't swear if it was Alex. I can't remember, can you, Alex?
It was, Pearl, you're right, yeah.
Alex and Miss Red, and I said, stop saying that because I sit with these people, so that's making me exactly the same, and I'm certainly not that. That was the whole discussion with me and Gypsy Queen. I love Gypsy Queen. I will always have Gypsy Queen's back, end of. But I've also got my friends' back as well.
Can I just really deep for me because
say something? Alec, can I say something for 1 minute?
Yeah, fire away, Bobs.
I don't want you to take this the wrong way, what I'm going to say to you. But why mock somebody if they can't spell right? I'm not being nasty, but Peryl's honest with you when she can't read and write. Why do that? I can't read and write. You don't slag someone off if they spell a word wrong. That's disgusting. And I'm not on here to start, but I'm sticking up for Peryl here because Peryl has said it on her life that she sometimes doesn't understand what people are saying. But I'm sorry, Alec, but that was fucking disgusting.
Barbara, I get what you're on about now. Right, what I've tried to say, right, I'm going to clear this up. He wasn't going in, and I'm not speaking for you, Alex, he wasn't going in that they couldn't spell. What he was trying to get the point across was they were a child.
Okay.
And that's what he said with the wording. Look at the wording that they've used. You can tell it's a child. So I'm not sticking up here, but that was what that was about there. He wasn't mocking people that can't spell. Because how will he do that when he sat with me when he knows I'm as backward as they come?
I'm getting absolutely shafted tonight, aren't I?
I think you got out the wrong side of the bed this morning, Alex.
Sorry.
So, no, I have to stand up for what's right here.
I just said sorry.
No, it's fine. Listen, I pick things up wrong, but I just want to clear this up. Alex was only sticking up for me as well and saying, don't worry about it, Pearl. It's a child. We can't even spell that word right there, and they had one for you. So they were just trying to come in to cause a little bit of goings on.
Can I ask Alex a question? Because I think the chat are dying to know.
Can we just put hashtag blame Alex tonight, please?
How much was your bail for your release, Alex?
No one's asked that question in court now.
Right, so the person in the comment should get your something BA jumping. Wait a minute, my love, or whatever you are. I have said sorry to Alec, okay?
You ain't got to apologise to me, Barbara. I don't take offence.
Look, I have apologised. And what would you like me to do to the person in that comment?
Barbara, you haven't got to apologise because what you stood up for, you know what, I agree. And you know what it is, you're right, because you know what, you felt a certain way and you spoke your truth. So you know what, no one should come at you for that, Barbara.
Exactly.
Let's all block Barbara, guys, because we don't want Barbara. No, I'm joking, guys. I'm only joking. I'm only joking, Barbara.
Thank you, my Barbara, because she come up to stick up for me as well, but so was Alex there. So that was definitely miscommunication.
I am sorry, Alex.
Oh.
Don't apologise, Barbara. If you felt a certain way, please speak your truth. Don't ever be silenced by people on this fucking...
Yes, always speak your truth. Be truthful. Do you know, if a lot more people was truthful on this app, the app.
It'd be an happier place, Pearl.
Better thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Because there's too many small
so much shit going
I've just
on,
seen
mate.
you in another live, Rubber Duck.
Yeah, no. Right, Pearl, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Can I just jump down? Because I feel bad. I really do.
You didn't do anything wrong, Barbara.
That's the question.
Fine, what
Wait there, Rubber Duck, 1 minute. Go on, Cirrus.
I'm just saying, let her ask the question. She was asking the question and everybody were jumping in.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking to us. Do you want to talk or not?
I will always talk to you, Pearl. You're a lovely lady.
Oh.
And people treat you like
Do
shit.
you want to ask her a question or not?
Me?
before I go to Rubber Duck, or are you all right sitting there?
No, I'm just listening. I'm just saying to you.
All right.
You know what? No matter what that bitch has done, you know, behind the scenes, you'll always be the number one. She's not going to win.
Oh, I'm not
It's
really.
disgusting. I don't understand how she could treat her mum the way she treats her. Her mum, of all people, her mum.
We'll
It's
not get
wrong.
into that there about a man. Right, let us just see what Chantel's got to say.
All right.
Right, so a quick question for you. You've obviously got my WhatsApp where I said that we are on Tracy's Live listening in here.
And I put the thumbs up.
Yep. So that isn't an issue, is it?
No.
Right.
Why would it be any fucking... Why would it be?
No, that's what she's on about, because Gon came up and said that you're being campooed.
Because they've been in Tracy's as well. They've been in Tracy's.
Oh, no.
That's why I tried to say it was a friendly campoo. It wasn't someone being shit.
No, definitely not.
No, because obviously they're flicking, they have flicked between, like, obviously your live and her live. I'm not even going to say the name.
I would never, ever, ever take a thing at that, like you sitting watching me. I don't bother anybody come to us. If I'm bothered, I give a little reply back. It doesn't bother me about people come to us. It really doesn't.
Trust me. I'm going to say, right, trust me, I know if you were bothered, you'd have turned on, you'd have told us.
Exactly, of course.
No, I've literally just come out of Tracy's box. I was like, right, I'm going to go over and I'm going to go and tell her about the fucking come to, and
you can go back and tell them they can come to me anytime they want.
But yeah, I have actually just heard it myself earlier, where I've now got the blame for stuff being sent to your address.
Here's Kath.
What?
I've heard it myself. It come out of Lynn's and I think Delusive Smile, I think.
Oh, sorry, yes, I remember that WhatsApp too.
No, I got the blame for the voice note.
It's not you, Rubber Duck, at all.
I know it's not fucking me.
No, I know it ain't you.
You know what I mean? But I have.
Do you know how I know it ain't you? Just tell you how I know it ain't you.
How?
Because you ain't got my address.
Listen, I've got your fucking WhatsApp. I've got one WhatsApp number for you and you don't even answer.
How's your address coming to me sending a voice note? And then...
Because I had the police turn up at my door today, Pearl, with a false allegation.
What was it, Alex? Are we allowed to know?
Yeah, I'll tell you. I've got nothing to hide. Literally just saying they heard screaming from my household. And obviously they checked up on, and obviously they come into the house, and that was it, really. They went and there was nothing, there was no problems, there was literally nothing. So there was obviously a report. That's how I know that this is going on, and there's a select few people that are obviously doing it. And this all happened before as well, so that's how I know it had nothing to do with it.
That's going too far, man. There's so many people that are getting dragged into.
Yeah, see, look, someone said DJ at the time. This is what I mean. It's a collect few people.
Same as they've also turned around and said, Pearl, that apparently you're sending it to yourself. That's also being said tonight.
Well, I'm waiting for it to send the police to us, the poor to us, because then they can take everything off my phone and go and check it out with their phone, and let's see who's sending anything to myself, who's telling lies, and what account she's got connected to her emails and her phones. Even if she turns them off, gets rid of that number, gets rid of the thing, it's still there on a call log and everything, and who it was registered to. So well done to you, Poison.
But yeah, I just thought I'd let you know as well, right, that apparently I've been sending you all the stuff, Pearl.
Well, send us some good stuff instead of a heap of shit.
Right, send us a list, right, of what you actually fucking like from a takeaway. You never know, right, this week I might actually send you a fucking Chinese at some point, you know.
Well, you know I
might come and join you Valentine's night, right, for a fucking Chinese.
Oh, Valentine's night, something's happening that night, what is it?
I don't know, we were meant to be
Valentine's night.
Friday night. Have you got a challenge?
Oh, the fish.
Oh, the fish.
Alex.
Oh, no, I'll leave you. I'm not coming that night then.
Hopefully mine comes this week. Hopefully it should do.
Well, mine said up till the 19th, I think mine was, from the 11th to the 19th, my fish can go.
Do you know what I'm just thinking though? Like, whatever, but is it not going to be maybe better to do it the week after, because people might be busy with it being Valentine's night, you know?
When that fish comes, that challenge is getting done, so it's finished.
Yeah.
I don't care how many's watching, how many's not.
Or could you maybe do it Saturday? Because you'll get more people, because a lot of people will be going on dates and stuff, won't they?
I'm not. I might have a mum and daughter date.
Are you not coming back in? What? Who's that? Oh, sorry, my Frankie, you're speaking to somebody in the comments.
I'm just getting everybody's orders in the chat. I'm just getting everybody's orders sent through. I've had somebody ask me, can they have a ham and pepperoni on a pizza? I says, yeah, if you're paying when it turns up, if you're paying, then yeah, I'll order you one.
Listen, if it comes on Friday, it's getting done on Friday. End of.
Chantel.
Yes.
Sorry, Pale. Go on. Sorry, Pale.
If I come to yours, can I sneak in the window? Luke.
Chantel.
Yes.
Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Absolutely, yes.
Absolutely, that's right, girl.
Absolutely.
Just when you mentioned pizzas, then I thought, right, there we go.
Same as it's the same on like a parmesan as well.
Oh yeah,
Hawaiian parmesan.
Yeah, Pale pineapple on pizza.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, defo.
Exactly.
Oh, Ireland. Thank you, my baby.
Hester, you're not one of us.
Definitely pineapple on pizza.
Hester, you little weirdo.
Oh my God.
Hester's not one of us.
Everyone thinks I'm Scouse Slayer. I am not Scouse Slayer. I'm 7 stone, wet through. I weigh about the same as one of her legs.
Wow, fat shaming Scouse Slayer.
My God, Susie!
I'm putting it out there now. I'm fat shaming her.
The only way is pineapple should be eaten.
Won't show you my body then, Susie.
Listen, I wouldn't fat shame anyone. She's disgusting.
Oh yeah.
What I'm saying is I would never go for someone's weight. Do you know what I mean? But she is just the lowest of the low. That trog. I was making a point that I'm 7 stone, wet through, and I'm definitely not Scouse Slayer.
To their own opinion, and if that's your opinion, that's your opinion. Who am I to disagree? That's your opinion, and I've just been saying if people were more truthful on this app, the app wouldn't be fucked up like it is.
I'm just, every time I jump up here or Pale, everyone goes, that's Scouse Slayer in the box. Definitely not.
You all know that I say that about Baby Seal. So, and I will say what I want. When they come at me, I'll go back at them and say what I want. And you know when people say you've offended a whole community, I haven't offended Baby Seal or nobody else. And I intended to offend her.
No, Hannah, I haven't gone dark on my hair colour because I've got like a warm light in my living room instead of a bright white one.
What? Is anyone really offended if someone says something about them anymore? Like, I couldn't give 2 fucks.
Me neither.
If I'm being honest, no, I'm really sensitive, so people call me stuff, it does still hurt.
Yeah, it hurts me as well.
I'm glad I'm not on my own.
Oh my God. Right, do you all want to go over to watch Corey? Because he's coming out with some things I don't care. I'm used to it. Exactly. As long as you're happy with yourselves, that's absolutely fine. But you know when Baby Seal come at me with dirt and filth again, they love the dirt and filth. Well, I was going to go low as well. So I say she's Baby Seal Tents R Us because she models tents for them. And I'm
yeah, but to be fair, she does the exact same. The moment that like Angie talks about anyone, she's the first person to start speaking about their looks and things like that. So
constantly.
Yeah.
She used to put awareness posters up on me, anything. That's what I mean.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's because she's a catwalk model, Alex, didn't you know?
Well, listen, do you know I put them photos up of her all the time because they're constantly putting photos and I'm wrinkled I'm not, listen, I know I haven't got a level skin and of course I'm nearly 60-year-old, I'm going to have a few wrinkles, but I've told you, look, there's no, well, I put myself in the big box. Okay, now, there ain't no, look, can you can see the rose in my cheeks, you can see the lines here, a blemish there, look on my lip. Can you see me scowly brow? There ain't no filters on me. Luke will prove this. Miss Red will prove this. Because, you know, the night we were out, when we went to the home.
I can prove it. I see you nearly every fucking day.
Oh, sorry, yeah, you can. But what I'm trying to say is, we were all out, right? And then
Miss Red has a filter on hers.
Donna says, I've got my filters up to the max, and if he had any more, I'd put them up. And you know, when you see her in real life, I don't know why, she's absolutely stunning, right? I don't know why she does it. But so she come to my camera, my phone, and she jumped in and she went, oh, fuck's sake, no filters. And then everybody was running about the app saying no filter, with me and her on mine, filter. And that's what they were doing. What, can you remember that, Alex, when they were doing that? And to me, Miss Red's absolutely beautiful. I don't know why she puts the filters on. Because people should take you for what you are. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, don't make it. In fact, Luke and Donna and Simon said I was actually nicer looking in real life than what I look on the screen. Just there, look. Can you see? I've got a proper deep delve there. But my brow, like, moves. Like, for my age, I don't think I've got loads of complaints about my face.
I've got filters on mine.
I've got my fat under here. I've got my little jowls, we call them.
I think people do look a little bit different on fucking, like, in real life to camera. I'm going to be real with you. I think you do.
I'm not going to lie, I like the angles. I always put my camera up the way so that it hides the double chins as much as possible.
I do that. Well, listen, no, I've got my double chins. I've got my rolls. Can you see? Look at them rolls of fat. Bought and fucking paid for.
We'll have all the catfishing.
And as long as I'm happy, like I say, happy with myself, I don't give a flying fuck what anybody else thinks about us. They're not feeding us. They're not knocking the box off us, and they're certainly not paying your bills. Why am I going to be bothered if somebody doesn't like looking at my face? Even to Gracie. Oh, let's bring Gracie into the equation here. I forgot about her. Her and Terry.
Sounds like me, that does.
Yeah.
All right, Paul, you getting off or you come to in?
Her and Terry and whoever else was at the place. I only just seen this video last night. Well, so I commented on it. What?
Are you going off or come to in?
Oh, I'm staying on for a bit.
You're going to come to it?
Come to who?
Come to Corey.
Oh, if anybody wants to.
I can come to it if you want, Pale.
Yeah, go on then.
Go on, Suze.
So what I'm saying about Gracie is, they were calling me a leather handbag. No, they was eating a scorpion, and Terry turned around and said, oh, it's like eating a leather handbag, and Gracie turned around and said, so you're eating Pearl? And he went, oh yeah, and she doesn't taste very nice. Let me tell you something now. I haven't had to go anywhere and get myself altered in no way, shape or form, right? And it goes right back to you, Gracie, right? Because you're, in my opinion, not happy with yourself because you had to go, and this is against nobody else, this is against Gracie, because I'm being fucking real. You had to go and pay to make yourself feel good about yourself, right? I haven't had to do that. Let me tell you, I'm a fine figure of a woman. Even when I look my brassiers off, they don't fall around my ankles. They sit there. They do drop a little bit, obviously, but I ain't ashamed of my body. I ain't ashamed of my looks. And your Terry, you'd never have the privilege of eating me. Let me tell you, he would be one fucking lucky man if I let him. But that ain't never going to happen. So get over yourself, Gracie. You're not all that. And like I put on your comment, you know when you're ugly on the inside, it fucking shines through on the outside. Just say, sorry, go on, you can watch this now, I'll shut up.
That got very actual with the eating.
What?
To be able to eat you, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's what he said. It's like eating a leather handbag. And Gracie said, no, so you're eating Pearl. And he went, oh yeah. And it doesn't taste very nice. Never in a lifetime. Never in a lifetime would he ever taste anything as fucking good as me. Let me just put that out there.
Jesus Christ.
What happens when a narcissist loses control? Carol Ann, thank you.
Pale, I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
You won't let him eat you, but will you let him peg you?
Definitely not. Definitely.
I'm only messing.
Not. It couldn't even come close to me.
Lizzie, I feel like that was aimed at me.
I'm only messing. Courtney, I swear down, right? I am 14 years of age. And I promise you now, Courtney, right, I did not have a clue what that was. till I sat in a live you were in, and I was like, what are they going on about? I'm 40, didn't have a clue. Like,
are we listening to Carly or not?
What are you saying about me, Frankie?
Can we listen to Corey and not Scouse?
Yes. Everybody shut up, please.
Oh, good. Delusive Angie, you've got a nonce in your chat.
Beep.
His name is Jason EAMES. Block him, Delusive. Oh, her and her ex Donnie. Oh, before she sent him to a mental health hospital. Oh, this is Donnie, I know. Oh, bless you, Donnie. I wish you the best, Donnie. We have got a special guest coming up very soon, by the way. EQ. I'd be rattling if I was you. Right, everybody in here, please send a heart minute team bracelet. Let's try and do the live goal. Don't worry about what EQ's doing, guys. Don't worry about that. Everyone's coming over from Angie's to mass report. It's okay, I'm not doing anything wrong. And Lisa, thank you so much. EQ, you're blocked and you're not having my tag in your name either, so you can get more clout, darling. You're awfully embarrassing. Remove tag.
He's nuts.
Oh, Chelsea Leon, darling! Oh, Chelsea! Mwah. Thank you so much, Chelsea. I don't need to call my dad. Thank you so much, Chelsea. You didn't need to do that. Chelsea, I am now being targeted. She's put my business on Facebook. She's put my business on Facebook. From Puthcall, mad. She's put my business on Facebook, right, Chelsea? And she's told everybody, she said, I advertised for this company once, Social House Disrepair Team, and they are not to be trusted. It has come to light that the male called Corey Wilds, in fact, sharing private information, do not trust. Not sharing private information, they're all screenshots and videos of people that you wish to silence. Madness. Let me just switch to social housing and get rid of it. Review now, there, remove tag, remove. Thank you, Roots, thank you, Watermelon. Roots, why are you being super nice to me, love? Roots, I'm going to need to love and leave because this is going to go mad.
I've just checked his Instagram stories and he's put everything out on there. Everything.
So, Roots, you know her better than me. Do you know a Gemma Green? No. You know, oh, guys, I don't care. My girlfriend has 60 mutual friends with him and he lives in Cardiff. It wouldn't be hard to find out where he is. Okay? Fucking bunch of weirdos. Absolute bunch of weirdos.
Is it me or does this feel like the advert's wrong?
Pop, this is the time to get popcorn out, Frankie.
I'm waiting to see who this special guest's going to be.